No. Oh, let me get comfortable. Come on in. No, it ain't started yet. See? You can hear the music when I come on. Yes, yes. Come, 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 come. We gotta talk about some things. It take a minute sometimes. 7 people. Come on, drop one down. We gonna talk about. Well, you know, I have to talk about it. It happened. Just a little YouTube news, nothing major, but it's always good. Hey, Nikki, baby, the street committee. Hello, hey, Peaches. Peaches, you guys know I had to come on. Hey, Miss Regina, you guys know I had to come on and talk about it. But you gonna be shocked what I said. Hey, Fran, how are you, sweetheart? You gonna probably be shocked that I'm like the ops. No, I just have a different perspective on what's going on. Thanks for joining me. I have to come talk about it. You have to. How could I not talk about it? But there is always a message, a message in my mess. Y'all know that. Just a little something, something. Thanks, Glenn. I'm glad you caught me live too. And tonight I have time. Hey, Cook, what's going on? I don't know if we gonna have any gemologists because it's pretty late. It's a holiday. But, you know, we don't have a lot of that riffraff in here, but perhaps you never know. You never know who will come, you know. Hey, Lady T, what's going on, baby? Yeah, we're going to have to talk a little bit about this Jay Wilson thing. But I don't know if y'all remember, I told you, I don't care for him too much because I can see a snake. I can see it. I knew he was a snake. But he ain't the only snakes running around here. There's quite a few. But I knew he was one. Yeah. But you're going to be surprised. Because I don't think he really did anything. Well, maybe not. It's your opinion. And then I'm going to open the platform. Because I want to hear other people's perspective. Because, you know me. You know Miss T got a different take on things. Let's cut this right here. Thanks for joining me. I know it's late, but I just had to come on and say something. You know I did. You know I wanted to talk about this Jay Wilson thing. I don't know. A lot of you have been with me from day one. I told you my spirit didn't lock with Jay Wilson. And I always felt that Jay Wilson was a snake. That's the truth. But then I started thinking, Jay Wilson told you who he was from the very beginning. He's about his bag. But what he didn't tell you is he do the same thing that everybody else does, and he try to pretend like he doesn't. So that's why, even when I used to see him kind of snake fight babe a little bit, and you know, I'm not taking up for anyone. I'm just telling you my perspective on what's going on. I think what's happening now is everybody is jockeying for that position. So they're turning on each other. And then they could be fooling us. I don't know. But I do know that I've always felt that Jay Wilson was a snake. I just didn't care for him. And it's something about me. My spirit don't lock with everybody. It's something about me that I saw through him. Now, this Tracy ordeal could have gone really, really bad, and he would have been in big trouble. See, I don't see it as some people see it, like he did something so bad. Because now think about it, you guys. If we meet somebody or we have some family members and we're talking about somebody and we go, oh yeah, we just driving. Now, I'm not saying he purposely drove past her apartment complex to show them that. Now, here's the deal. We do it all the time. Now, if we knew somebody lived in our area and we had beef, and I say I live in a mansion, and you know I didn't live in a mansion, and you want to show everybody, you say, oh, yeah, that's where so-and-so live. Oh, see, she lived right over there, baby. Ain't no cascading pool and ain't no matching and stuff. So that wasn't a problem. The problem is that those people had beef. And if they would have attacked Tracy because she had no knowledge that they were passing her apartment building and she happened to be coming outside and those ladies decided to attack her, then he would have been accessory to a crime. In fact, he probably would have got a lot of time as well as the people who attacked her because you took them to her. Basically, you told them where she lived at. You didn't have no business doing that. But the harm is that part. The other part is not harm because, I mean, we do it all the time. That's where so-and-so live. Oh, yeah, she talking about she lived. That's just what they do. He wanted to show them that she didn't live in this house she had pretended to live in or this apartment building, which I don't even know why people care. They're not paying a rent. Why do you care so much? Why are you so invested in where someone lives, someone works, how much money they have, what type of hair they have? Why do you get so invested in these people? These are people on a social media site. It's crazy. But when people are intoxicated or they have drugs in their system, and now remember, I'm not saying either one. He said they were drinking. Sometimes you do things, a lot of times you do things, you become bold. It's somehow liquor and drugs embolden you, and they make you feel like, and they could have attacked Tracy if they would have seen her on spot, and he would have gotten in trouble for that. But my main thing with you, Mr. Wilson, I'll call you Mr. Wilson, but I told you I never did trust you. Mr. Wilson, my problem with you is that you lied. You tried to have those ladies take the bait. Take the rap for you. You pretended like you never told them anything about Tracy, but actually you did. And when your friendship unraveled with the lady next door, she told it. And you did. And there's more to it because the more Tracy is finding out, more and more people you have told where she lived at. That's not cool, especially when these people have a strong hate for Tracy. Now, I don't believe all this is for this reality show or whatever they got going on. I think this is for real. I happen to believe this part is for real. And that's what makes it more dangerous than anything, because these people are beginning to really despise each other. And that's why it's becoming so dangerous. Not that you rolled them past her house. You just say, oh, yeah, she lives over there. There's the cascading pool. And y'all made a mock of it, a joke. At least she has a roof over her head. Thank God. At least the sister have a roof over her head. But you guys aren't looking at that. You're looking at how you wanted to make her look bad. Yeah, by saying where she lived at wasn't what she said it was. But she's comfortable in her own home. So why is that a problem with y'all? But you ladies was going to attack her or you wanted to impose a threat on her. And how do we know that? Because you actually have footage of you going to her job. And if something would have happened to her, all three of you guys would have been facing jail time. And some of you still may face jail time because you actually stalking her. Jay Wilson, you might pay for it the most. Yeah, the ladies may not pay for it as much as you will. But she had already told the police about you guys. So what's going to happen is now I suppose that she's going to try to press some harassment, stalking charges against you. She has every right to. You guys took it off of YouTube. See, as long as you beef, and you guys beef and entertain people that way, that's cool. But it's when you go outside of YouTube and you profess that you've never done anything, you've never doxed anyone, and that's not even doxing. No, that's not doxing. You took them to her house. You didn't display it on the YouTube, social media and make it public. You took them by her house. That's really messed up. And the bad thing about it is, now none of us is perfect. I'm not perfect. I tell you that all the time. You profess to be a pastor. The other one professed to be a prophetess. You guys are saying, actually, you guys are ambassadors for God, for Christ. That's what you telling us you are. Ambassadors for Christ don't act like that. No, actually, they really don't. And it's hard to believe that you sit over there and preach. And then you even tried to give a message today. You straddling the fence. You really are. And that's where your problem is probably coming in. See, because God sees us and he knows everything we do. Yeah, nothing we do, God don't see. See, he see you playing with him. He see you playing with him on Sunday, giving a sermon, and then at 12 o'clock, and then at 1 o'clock when the sermon is over, you're on the internet dragging somebody about what they don't have or how they look. See, he's watching you just like everybody else. I've been watching you guys, and I knew without a shadow of a doubt that you guys was going to start unraveling. I see your characteristics. I see what you made of. I see how money hungry you guys are. So I already knew that it wasn't going to last. But now if you're doing this for a television show, I got a little problem with that too, because who's going to pick you guys up? Who's going to pick you up now? For one, you guys have drug children. You have children's advocates. You drug autistic children. You have advocates for autistic children. Domestic abuse. You have advocates for domestic abuse. You have, what else? Mental abuse. There's advocates for those too. So who's going to really pick y'all up and put your name out there, wanting someone to sponsor y'all when you do things like that? I wouldn't sponsor you, and I don't think anyone else is. So I don't know about your show. You know, I mean, I called it before. I really believe there is no show because of the way you guys act. And I know personally, as a business person, I wouldn't sponsor you guys. I definitely wouldn't. All of you guys are guilty. One is no better than the other, to be honest. It's just that you took it off YouTube, just like that other lady. I guess that wasn't enough for you guys to see what happened to her that could have possibly happened to Tracy. Now, right is right, wrong is wrong. Like I said there, you didn't, I mean, by showing someone where someone lived, you know, on a little down the road tour, city tour, country tour, whatever kind of tour, going to the airport, as you said it, that's no harm. The harm came in that you showed them where she lived at. And if they would have acted on that and did anything to her, you would have been an accessory to it. And I would think with 7 degrees, you speak kind of intelligent, you would know better, but I guess not. I guess not. You know why? Because you guys are getting so caught up in the moment and the money. The money in the moment, Eminem, money and moment. You're so busy chasing these dollars, that it's making you lose your mind. If you had any sanity, it's gone. It's totally gone. I watch a lot of you content creators that's in this beef and battling, losing sleep. You're looking quite old. Yeah, some of you guys are younger than me and look older than I do. Yeah, you're losing sleep. It's taking that physical toll and it's taking a mental toll on you because you have to think every day how you gonna come back and try to get one up on the person that you're beefing with. That's what's happening. You know, you got the people over there crying, supposedly, you know, I told you I could see past some stuff. You got them over there crying. You got people exposing other people, trying to bring harm to them. How do you live with yourself? How do your conscience let you sleep? See, when I do something that I know is wrong and it's bothering me, my conscience won't allow me to sleep. Yeah, and that's what's happening to y'all. Y'all know you're doing so much dirt, you can't even sleep. Jay Wilson, something in my spirit told me I didn't like you, and I know why. Because you are a snake. And remember, lady next door, when I told you? Yeah, I told you long time ago. Check my old movies. I mean, my old lives. There was a snake in your camp? I meant that. I felt that. I knew that. But because you don't care for me, you didn't listen to me. But I told you there was a snake in your camp. And I told him there's a snake in his camp. And all those people doing that stuff, there are snakes. Everybody in your camp don't like you. Everybody in my camp probably don't like me. I don't know. But because I got a strong discernment, I can tell whether you like me or not if you're really rocking with me. But you know, some people are so good at acting, it would be hard to tell. My discernment tell me different. You guys got a lot of snakes in your camp, and they're going to watch, and they're going to help bring you down. Yeah, they're going to help bring you down. That's their main focus. This is just the beginning of it. See, because there's a lineup. There's a lineup of people. See, Jay Wilson, you're just, well, let's say this. It went from L. Teddy to Jay Wilson. Lady P, I remember they dogged that lady. She was put up to do her, Sean Bradley. The attention is all Sean Bradley. Sir King, all these distractions. You got to know what the distractions are for, though. There's a method to their madness. But what's happening is they're losing control. And I think why they so upset, and I'll take this one to the bank, there's no show. There's no show. Nobody's going to invest in them. No, you got too many people, sponsors, you know, people who advocate for people you guys talk about. Nobody's going to invest in you guys. No, absolutely not. Because remember, it's a business and a money move. You're not even worth their money anymore. Now, they might take your idea and go work with other people, but you could best believe they're not working with y'all. Absolutely not. Because everyone that we've seen so far in this pilot reality show or whatever, they have dirt on their hands. Yeah, they have dirt on their hands. They were so busy trying to attack someone else, they attacked themselves and don't even know it. Someone wrote me and told me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to take this one to the bank. But again, you know, whenever I make a mistake or say something wrong, I come back and say, hey, I was wrong about that. I apologize. Or it didn't. But you could take that one to the bank from a businesswoman. I wouldn't invest in them, and they're not going to invest in them. Absolutely not. They may steal an idea, and they probably can't even do that. But see, it's so strange because they were so busy trying to attack Tracy. It didn't work. They made her stronger. That the same demons, the same devil that was chasing Tracy, they was trying to get chase Tracy, and Reed chased them. That's some funny stuff. How does that happen? Because you don't think. Because see, you running after the money. And for the love of money is the root of all evil. And you guys are doing a lot of evil, a lot of it. And you're going to pay for it. And we're going to watch. And I'll tell you, there's someone in here that I got a hold of today is keeping an eye on y'all. Yeah, I figured it out today. I know for a fact they're keeping an eye on y'all. Some of y'all won't let, you know, a couple of those people close to you, but they got enough and they dropping a couple of little nuggets to let y'all know who they are. But you're so busy fighting each other, y'all can't even see who they are. But I saw them and I traced it. I said, now I got to. You don't even, I keep telling y'all got snakes in your camp. They really don't like you because they don't like what you're doing. But they sitting in your cheering section, in your chat, cheering you on. But I told y'all, they don't like you. They don't like, there's a lot of people in there don't like you. They super chat you, they cash app you because they want you to keep going because they there for the destruction. Damn, and you guys don't even know it. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad when you're so mean, so nasty, so hateful to people that your own camp turn against you. They're not the only ones turning against each other, you guys. Please believe me. They're not the only one. Their own people turn against them. Jay Wilson, I don't even know how you could ever come on your platform and give another sermon, mention another God. I don't understand that. You've been exposed. But again, there's more to expose. Let's just keep waiting. Let's keep waiting because they're trying to distract us. They're trying to distract us to see, well, what excuse they gonna come up with why certain events didn't take place or what happened to the show. They getting paranoid too. They thinking people are watching them because you can almost feel. You ever felt when someone was watching you? You know, you could feel that. Then you turn around and that person just staring at you. They're paranoid. That's what's happening to them. And it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And again, we're just here for the show. You should never have sold your soul. It's like when you sign that NDA, you almost sold your soul. See, all money ain't good money. My dad used to tell me that. And I didn't know what he meant by that until I got older and wiser. I said, oh, that's what my dad meant by that. All money ain't good money. But when you're hungry for money, you'll do anything. And that's what you guys did. You sold, you signed that little NDA. You thought you was going somewhere. You came back on YouTube and you told all of us, different content creators, you was essing on them. Now it looks like y'all just essing on each other. Everybody got a secret, especially them. They have secrets. And now we'll just watch them spill them. That's all. Now that's entertainment. That's entertainment. It's like a show. That's what I like, entertainment. Decent entertainment. So we can see who the snakes are. Yeah, it's a lot of them. And I would advise people to just stay clear. Stay clear of some of this. Stay clear of some of this because they're definitely showing their behinds. They can't help it. They can't help it. They stay up all night and think about how they're going to attack the next person. How you go, okay, let me get this off of me. So now let's go over here and talk about this person. Let's expose something about this person. See, because they all have secrets and somebody have to win. That's just game. Someone has to win. So they got to see the next secret they're going to expose. So we could just wait for it because it's coming. It's coming. But then, too, I thought about it. Who would invest in someone who has alleged rumors going around that they do certain things, with their children? You think somebody's going to invest in that? I don't think so. No, that's not a good brand. That's not a good look for your business. Why would I put someone up here who's they're questioning? Told you, you have advocates, you have people, you have business people, you have people right here watching us on YouTube. Yeah, they're in our chats and they're watching us and they're becoming a part of us so we could get comfortable and continue to do what we're doing while they watch us. Yeah, that's a fact. I told you today I did something really big. I won't tell you about it, but that's how I know they're watching you. They're disappointed in you too. They're very disappointed in you. Yeah. See, the ball is just beginning to roll. Now other people is going to come into play. Yeah, other people is going to come into play, including the law. And you know how you was making all those calls to the FBI? Don't worry about it. They're looking. Yeah, they looking. They're looking right at you. Yeah. Damn. How did you guys do that? I wonder. How did you screw yourself around like, oh, because you were so busy trying to destroy someone else, it came back on you? Wow, that's deep. Well, we'll continue to watch. We'll continue to watch because it is going to get good. Yeah, it's going to get. Unfortunately, some people probably would do a little time behind this stuff they doing. Other people will get caught up too. Yeah, don't be out here windmilling for people that you really don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. See, because you're putting these people on a pedestal. Yeah, and they're just human. They're just human like all of us. Nobody's no better than the other one. They may have bigger platforms, bigger followers, but They're no better. No. In fact, you better watch them because they're watching you. Yeah, I'm going to say hello. Watch them because they're watching you. Don't be so anxious to do harm to someone else because you only bring it back on yourself. And they said we wouldn't see. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. Because now what they're doing is trying to survive. See, they're trying to survive now. So they'll do anything to survive. That's a game. It's a game. It's a game. It's just how well they're going to play it. But a lot of them play themselves. And don't believe that foolishness that you quit that show like that. You know you was over in Brianna's chatting when you got that call. Yeah, and you said you had to go. I told you I'm always watching you. Yeah, I was up in the bushes or the skybox, whatever they want to go. And I was watching you. You know, you got a call, all right. You got a call. And then all of a sudden you come on and tell us you just quit the show. Stop it. We're not stupid. You didn't just quit the show like that. You didn't. No, something else was going on. And it started going on like last week. So, yeah, you didn't just quit like that, baby. So let me say hello. Let me say hello to my good people who decided to come in here and join me tonight. But I'm glad you guys were so caught up in calling the FBI because now you'll really see the FBI and it won't look too good. No, you can't wiggle yourself out of everything. And they say you think you know everything. I'm telling you, watch it get deeper. Yeah. Jesus, boy. Hi. Hi, love. Should I just go to the corner now? Or you could just wait. You could just wait. Good evening, everyone. New viewer. Hello, Yolanda. Exactly. Bunch of snakes. Oh, a bunch of snakes. I don't think what he did was a big deal. The only big deal about it is what if it's not a big deal because they have been beefing. And if you say you live somewhere, if I tell you I live in a $500,000 mini mansion or $1 million mansion and you live down the street or around the corner and you done pass my house and you know that is like a $200,000, you go. I mean, that's just human instinct, y'all. Come on, be for real and be fair and honest. Hey, that's where she lived. Is that a mansion to you? That's where she lived, honey. That's over there. He did that. The problem is, what if they would have waited for that girl? Even if he would have drove off and they would have waited for her and caused her any bodily harm, any harm at all, he would have been an accessory to it. That's where. And then here's the second harm. The second thing he did, he lied. He acted like he never ever knew they were going to a job, knew that they knew where she lived. That's where he was wrong at. But not just driving by somebody's house. Come on, y'all. We do it every day. Let's be for real. Don't be act like we different. Catch those of us that's behind Mz.Teav. Catch them. Okay. Catch those of us who's that behind on the. Okay. Hold on. I don't appreciate how he uses semantics to explain the mud. Yeah, he can't get out of this one, Cookie. He can't get out of it. But I told you, my spirit never locked with that gentleman there because I knew he was a fake and a phony. I could tell. The only thing that, I mean, what captures people, he's kind of smooth and shady, but also he tried to articulate at a certain level to make people think that he's more. But education does not have anything to do with a street smart, being street smart. You're not street smart. You're just book smart. And sometimes I wonder if you book smart because you would have known the crime that you would have committed if someone would have done something to Tracy. Remember to thumbs up. Don't forget the thumbs up. Please, thumbs up is very important, baby. Very important. Thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to me. I don't appreciate how you use it. Okay, I got that part. Driving by. Is a drive-by. Is a drive-by. We do it. We do it all the time. You got that. This is Elvis Presley house. This is Oprah Winfrey's house. I mean, really, that's a drive-by, just telling you where they live at. You know, now, if somebody you was with stopped to do them any body harm or anything to them, they had some type of beef with them, see, because this went off for you too, then that's a different story. But you're right, Duchess. He told everybody where she lives at. Yeah, and he took several people, according to her today, listening to her. He took several people, and that's not right. So what was your intentions when you took them past her house? Did you want them to do body harm to her? Or was you just saying, I like to know, Jay Wilson, you could let me know. I know you probably won't come here, but anytime, just drop down and you have a seat on my platform. Because were you wanting them to harm her? Was you wanting them to harm her? Because now listen, you guys have been drinking. You know how it happens in the bar. 48 hours and all this different crazy stuff. You're drinking. I think you were drinking too, Pastor. I think you was. You was talking about how he was slinging liquor and giving out liquor around the church. How was you even comfortable with that? How did your spirit sit well with that somebody was giving out liquor in the church parking lot? And you came on here and said it like it was nothing. But you're a pastor. You're a prophet. Okay, just checking. I know I wouldn't have said well if somebody was in the garage, in the parking lot of a church, hand out liquor, but they all are dirty because all parties were down for, and now they mad. It's been spun as if he was the only one. No. He wasn't the only one. They're always, because she has done something to him too. Exposing his mother and all that crazy docs and stuff. No one hands are clean here. I'm just saying that I don't think Jay Wilson did any harm by riding them past Tracy's house. If something would have happened to that girl, then he would have been accessory to it. Yeah, he would have got in trouble for it too. Tracy did tell people where she lived, and I'm sure sometimes, hey, BJ, and now sometimes she said because they figure everybody knows. But whether you know where I live or not, you have no right to come to my home. I mean, you could come if you want to, but I can guarantee you wouldn't leave. If you came to do me any harm, you wouldn't leave there without being, prepared, them getting you prepared for a pine box. Yeah. Could haves and what ifs are pretty irrelevant. You're right, you're irrelevant. But my thing was, and the reason why I spoke about it is because if something would have happened. No, it didn't, Duchess, and I got you. And it is irrelevant at this point. But what's not irrelevant is that he lied. He was part of it. He showed them where that girl, that's what's not irrelevant. And had that girl got hurt, but she didn't, thank God, he would have been accessory to a crime. That's what's relevant. Yeah, he used them, but they all using each other. I believe Tekashi 6ix9ine, the B sector, will use it in her next book, right? Every girl, bye. In this day and age of Google Earth. Duchess, I get that. You can see where anyone lives and they give you a clear view. That's why he's good on that. He's good on that, babe. But he's not good on if something would have happened to that girl. But it didn't. So we got that. But my thing is, if it would have happened, why would you put yourself in that position? You don't like someone that bad over internet that you will put them in a position in harm's way, and you think you was gonna walk away clean? That's what this about. This is not about a Google Map, because I got that. Google Map could tell you where I'm sitting at right now. We tracked every day, all day. There's a tracking on us. We have a tracking device on us, our telephones, this internet. I mean, this laptop, any computer, any stuff. We have a tracking device on, but it's still wrong. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Don't pretend like you're not this person and you really are. You're really that person. You pretend like you're above this and you won't do this and that, but you really do. Yeah. Yes, helped to start a platform for his house, and she dressed and played the role as if she was living a fabulous life. Maybe so. Hey, baby. So, your house is so nice. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Snakes snake each other. None of their hands are clean. Folks treating Tracy like she's a victim is laughable and ridiculous. That's your take on it. That's your perspective. And I don't argue with people. I tell you my opinion, my view, and my perspective. Nobody's treating her like she's this big victim, because I know better. I know they all was into it. I know everybody hands dirty. She's done so. I never sat here and justified that. I'm saying a good thing that girl didn't get hurt, because he would have been in jail as well. And he still have a chance to get in trouble because he led them to her house. But only because something didn't happen, they probably off the hook. But it's still considered stalking. Yeah, stalking and bullying. Yeah. So we'll see. But they all snakes. Hey, how are you? So I'm going to, hello, baby. I'll drop this link if you want to come on and listen. One thing about me is I respect your opinion like you should respect mine. Is agree to disagree. I'm not out here windmilling or fighting for anyone. It just happened to be the case of Jay Wilson, Tracy, and the lady next door. I could give 2 cents. They didn't come to my house. This is just my observation of what I've seen and my perception. That's my perception. That's all, and my perspective on it. That's all this is. So if someone sees something different, that's cool. He has issues with intellectuals who call him to the carpet for his shenanigans, especially an educated reverend. Yeah, I don't get it. Thank you. Welcome everyone to the chat. Please thumbs up it. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Listen, I am so close. I am so close. Very close to getting my 1,000. And I'm glad. X's and O's, you know, X's and O's. Was Jay Wilson in danger when Tracy poses? Absolutely. Absolutely. Something could have happened to him. Duchess, don't make this about me trying to make one person. If you listening, I keep saying both of their hands was dirty. But if you like me to expound on Jay Wilson, he was in just as much as danger when she exposed his information. And his parents, whoever doing that is not, I'm not justifying them at all. Yes, he was in danger. At this moment, I'm talking about Jay Wilson because I told you I felt as though that Jay Wilson was a snake and my spirit didn't lock with him. And this is the only thing I'm saying. He pretended like he had nothing to do with it. It's not about, because Tracy definitely done something to him. They all do something to each other. So I'm not justifying and I'm not trying to make any wrong right. That's what I'm not doing. So, I mean, you could keep shooting in questions for me. I'll answer them. I'm not trying to say she's innocent and he's not innocent. They both are guilty for doing stuff to each other. I don't condone any of that behavior. The doxing and all this crazy stuff they do, I don't condone any of it. I'm not justifying, I'm not windmilling for Tracy. No. She's done things to Pastor Wilson or Jay Wilson or whatever that's not right. No, it's not right. So that's how I look, baby. It's not about that. But if you want to make it about that, you go ahead, sweetheart. Yes, that energy never lies if you feel it in your gut. My gut feeling, I'm telling you, this is just the beginning of somebody will pay for this. Thank you. Right. Please subscribe to my new channel and I will run it. I still can't resolve the fact in my mind how these folks go for the juggler of YouTube's friends with friends like these folks. Who needs enemy? You know what? I tell you, I come on here every day. And a lot of times when I go to these different platforms, I'm really learning what not to do. And it's so sad because there's a lot of good people on here as well as there are a lot of bad people. And you would hope that these people wouldn't take this little beef stuff off the social media, but they do because we have mentally ill people, and I'm sure even myself that if somebody was to send someone to my home and they brought any type of harm to my family, I'm sure I would retaliate. That's just what it is. And so if I thought my family was in danger, perhaps I may come on here and say a little something, but I'm not going to let myself get like that. They could dox, they could do what they want. I don't give it. It's YouTube. As long as you don't step to my front door, as long as you don't come up on me. But the sad thing is you probably don't even know that a person is stalking you or watching you. That, you don't know they watching you. We don't know if they would have went to Jay Wilson's parents' house. It's crazy, y'all. It is absolutely insane. So no, I'm not condoning anyone's behavior. I'm not giving anyone a pass, baby. Don't think that. I just happen to say Tracy could have gotten hurt because of the news that's going on YouTube today. That's what I'm expounding on. And it wasn't about Tracy. It was about Jay Wilson. Okay? That's all. That's all. That's all. It was about Jay Wilson. And that's why I spoke about Jay Wilson, because they, was talking about him. That's why. The things about snakes is that they always shed their skin and leave a trail. And that's what's happening, Des. That's what's happening, believe it or not. Thank you to my gemologist, Queen Diva. You're the only one here because I know it was kind of late. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you. Thumbs up the video. You guys, it's so important. Hello, Miss Andrea. It's so important that you thumbs up the video, because that's how I get in the algorithm. And like I told you, I'm that close. I'm almost there. Drop my gems at the door. Thank you. Drop your gems at the door or drop them going out. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. But that's what I'm talking about. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. I see you. I see you. The YouTube survival toolkit. Yeah, I just say I don't even want to. It makes you not even want to develop YouTube ships. And it's good people. But unfortunately, the bad people are overshadowing the good people. So you always have to come in being leery of people you talk to, or you want to just probably have these meet and greets with. You have to be leery. The stuff has gotten so bad and so dark, you don't know who's for you or who's against you. So I don't know. Let's see. That is correct by law. It is considered stalking, and by driving and showing others where a person specifically is in ill intentions there. Exactly. But let them think it's nothing, baby. Let them think it's nothing. Writing a fictional book is doxing. Girl, go to bed. Who are you talking to? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So, hey, TC. I don't know what Dolly. I'm going to drop this link, because Duchess always have something. So, Duchess, my love, I invite you to the platform. But what I'm not going to do is go back and forth, because I done set my stance on it, and you're welcome to say yours on it. Like I told you, no one hands are clean. But if you would like to come up here and you want to say something, you can. I invite you to the platform. I'm too grown for this fiction, but we can tell who everyone was. Oh, yeah, see, I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know about that book. That's between them and Reed, See, I don't know for me to say. Well, you know why? If it irritates you when people mention scriptures, then you ain't right yourself. If it bothers you when people mention scripture, then that means, you ain't right yourself. Did he stop and show them, or was he driving by on the highway and said, look over there? It sounds like to me that they may have been passing her house. It wasn't on no highway. It sounds like they was passing her home. They was driving past it, because he said, look over there. You can't see no mop on anyone's balcony on no highway. You had to be pretty close to see the mops and the brooms or whatever on the balcony. I don't know. That's what they said. Did you buy the book, though? I'm too grown for this. Did you buy the book? TC said, I'm too grown for this. Did you buy the book? No, Duchess is at Lib. I don't know, too grown. This is my first time seeing you, but in here, you had lived to say what you want, as long as you say it respectfully. And here we agree to disagree, and we keep it moving. We're mature adults over here. This is my first time seeing you. She don't have to watch her mouth. We know Duchess very well. So, Duchess, you already know. I already know what you do and what you bring, so that doesn't bother me. Maybe I'm too grown for this, don't know what we do over here. So, I don't know. All right. So, that's it. That's what I was talking about. They all have done something to each other, you guys. and they all gonna have to pay for it. Now, they have so much dirt on each other that they done talked on the phone about. They text, they screenshot, they copy videos, they tell each other secrets. And I don't know if any of you drink, but when you drink, loose lips sink ships. That's what they say. And when you drink, you just sometimes get all happy and yeah. And you telling it all. You telling all your business, somebody else's business, and you don't even realize it. And those people keep that up there. And they store that. And when they'll use it when they feel like it, when things don't go their way. And that's what's happening in this case. They are using it against each other. What did Dolly do? I am innocent. I didn't say anything about you, Dolly, dear. That's my Duchess. At Dolly's house, guilt by association. Right. People thinking there's nothing, it is something. And I know by no means are windmilling for anyone, thinking one is better than the other. I just told you what I thought about the pastor because he was the hot topic. What he did. Here she comes. Come on, Dutch. No, we will not start fighting. This is a peaceful chat. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Duchess. This is my Duchess. I know Duchess, y'all. Hey,
was
Dutch.
I summoned? Was I summoned?
Yes, you was. Oh, yes, you was. Dutch,
am I going to get a spanking?
I always have to send you to the corner. Now, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, Duchess.
Okay. Now, I'm not really directed. My comments aren't directed like at you. It's I can feel how this narrative is being spun, and one party is trying to be the victim or made out to be the victim, and the other party is the villain, when in reality we just have two villains duking it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I see what you're saying. No, you're right, Duchess, and I'm glad you said that because I don't want it to look like that Tracy is innocent. No, mm-hmm. I'm not saying that. We was talking about this case, what just happened. We found out that Jay Wilson took these people over to her home. Past her home, right? That's just that's where somebody lived. I don't see the big deal in that. The big deal is that he was claiming that he never did that. The lying is the big deal. And what could have been an even bigger deal if they would have imposed any harm on that girl. That's all. But she's done the same thing. She did, she did. They just as equal, baby. None of their hands are clean. No. I didn't think anything, but I always welcome you up to the platform.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Devil's advocate, right?
Yeah, I don't understand the stalking thing either. Like,
why would you say it was stalking?
Like, I don't understand the stalking. Like, how people are saying that he's stalking Tracy. Is that what's going on here?
I think that's what they're saying, but I think my understanding of it, he's taken several people there, by her house. So that could be kind of like stalking.
To me, it just sounds more like good old fashioned petty. It just sounds like good old fashioned petty. Like he knows that these people don't like Tracy. And he knows they're not from Texas or whatever. They're coming to visit. So it's like, when you're gossiping and girl, let me go show you where she really lives. And then they just put a little drive-by. Now it's a difference between like if Tracy lived in a single house and you drive by the house and be like, yeah, she stays right there, then where she lives. But in an apartment complex with how many? There's 100 different apartments up in there.
Yeah,
that's driving by. That's like telling somebody, yeah, they live in that project over there, but you don't know which apartment it is.
Okay, so hold on, Duchess. Just what if, and I know you say it's irrelevant because it didn't happen, but I'm for a case scenario. What if Tracy was just happening to be on that side of the street? You remember seeing a store or a gas station over there?
With the one pump.
With the one pump. What if she was over there with the one pump, coming out her car walking, and they seen her, and they attacked her?
Who's driving? Jay Wilson is driving, right? Now, if he stopped and they got out and jumped her, hell yeah, he's an accessory, but he would have to stop.
But you took her there. You took them there. He don't have to stop.
That's what I'm feeling like they did a drive. They just did a drive by, like they didn't even stop. Like, yo, she stays over there. My understanding is there's some kind of gate that you have to. It's a gated thing. You have to go in the gate. Oh, so they didn't go in the gate. Didn't they just drive by?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know.
Drive by means they didn't stop. I don't know. This is getting too detailed, and I don't care enough.
You know what? to be honest, no, they didn't stop. And my thing was, your hands are not clean. If something was to happen to that girl, his hands wouldn't have been clean. But he's leading us to believe that he had nothing to do with it until this girl showed the video and you hear him talking and he's leading them. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing. Don't lie and pretend like you have nothing to do and somebody else is carrying this weight for you. Like I said, she's not innocent. None of them are innocent, but you are the bad guy now. And the focus is on you because you lied to your congregation.
Yeah, that for me, that's the most foul thing he did. That's the most foul. Why'd you lie about it, bro? Why you lying?
Because if you lied about it, you knew it was wrong.
It's something, yeah.
So he knew he was doing wrong. That's it.
Yeah, I am by no means condoning what Jay Wilson did, or I'm not one. I'm just saying, it ain't no victims in this scenario.
So, and I see where you're coming from. I got you. There are no victims in here because they both do this. They all do the same thing.
Exactly.
Who told you to go to bed?
I did.
Dutch, sweetheart, you don't have to go to bed. We are very nice over here, Duchess. We are nice.
I know it's just the name. I'm too grown for this, and then you come with this childish stuff because I've seen her before. She all talks about Reed's book, and it's all about the book and Tekashi and you're a snitch. And go somewhere else with that. We're not talking about that right now.
I think they tell.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. My bad.
Nope, Dutch, you already know. Well, I'm too grown for this. Let me tell you what I'm too grown. This is what we do over here. But if you want to, you could come on my platform and say what you want. It's how you say it. We don't cuss. We don't call each other names. We don't disrespect people. But you're welcome to come on here and say whatever you want. You want to say something about Reed's book? Did you read Reed's book? That's what we were asking you. Did you read it? We're not attacking you. We're very respectful over here. Duchess does say what's on her mind. Yeah, we know Duchess. Would you like to come on the platform? Because I definitely dropped the link for you, didn't I? Else, if not, I will drop it for you, my love.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have no problem. Oh, no, I don't fight. I don't fight. I don't get mad. Listen, I don't get
mad. I know the people who are over here. But she just needs to know, with no disrespect, we don't come over here doing that. But you're welcome to come up here because I think you want to say something about Reed's book.
So, she is burning too. Like,
dying to say something, and that's not what this is about. But since you feel, come on, we talk about it's open chat tonight. Come on up.
I'm like, you left your review already. Enough is enough. Like, we saw your review. We got it. Tekashi 69. You are so clever. You know what? I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
No, you good. Too grown. I just don't like the way she was talking to me. Too grown. You okay? Come on up here. Come tell us about the book. Because that's what you were talking about when we were talking about something else. So apparently you want to say something to us about the book. And I told you, it's an open platform. We agree to disagree. We respect each other. But you want to tell us something about the book. So come on and tell us about the book. We don't attack over here, sweetheart.
You came up in here with a snarky attitude. So I gave you a little snark right on back. All right, I'm good.
I got it, Duchess.
You got it.
I got it, Duchess. I'm inviting her because I just don't like the way she was talking to me. And right, we all grown. That's why I know you could come up here and say what you want about the book, even though we wasn't talking about the book. We can talk about the book. That's been a hot topic as well. Didn't they also go by her job that she no longer worked there? Where did they get that information from? Did she used to cut his alleged boyfriend hair? All right now, Regina, that's what I'm saying. Hello.
I saw Jay Wilson's video the other night,
Uh-huh.
and he said that he did not tell them where she worked or show them. He said that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he said.
Well, he told us he didn't take them by there until Five Babe showed us the video. So are we going to believe him now?
I'm just telling you what he said. I'm not saying that you should believe him. I'm just telling
Not
you that is what he said in the video.
No, I'm not.
Don't kill the messenger.
No, I'm just saying it's pretty sad that they taking this off the YouTube streets and they could put people in danger. You know, this lady VS, she's banned for 3 years, you know, because of something went off YouTube. You would think that they would learn from that, you know, and that's not even bad. What she did wasn't bad, but it was bad enough to get her in trouble. You know what I mean? When do these people learn? These are adults. These are adults. Why would you take anything off of YouTube? Why would you put anybody in harm's way? Why would you do that? It's not that serious. I don't really know you. I know you from coming in my chat. I know you my little devil's advocate, and we rock together a lot of times. But I don't know you that I would bring harm to you, even if you done something to me, you know, and I didn't get hurt or nothing just by you saying where I work at, that's not gonna bother me. Not at all. Because you don't know me like that. You know what I mean, Duchess?
Yeah, I don't know. When you find out the answer, let me know. I don't know why they go to.
I don't know why they go so far. It's sad that they go so far. I saw something today, and this is totally mind control that freaked me out, that I just clicked off of it because I couldn't believe that these people was doing this. And this is social media. But these people's minds are warped. People are controlling other people's minds here. You know, if a man could make a bunch of women fight each other and do certain things to each other and bring each other harm and dog and demean each other, if a man controls you like that, one man, that's pretty sad. I don't know. Also said that Jay Wilson did not tell her as well. She said that numerous times. Yeah, they all lying. They all lying. Nah, VS has a history of evil. I don't know that about VS. See, I wonder what else she's been like. Well, you guys gonna see. Watch. It's gonna, it's going to get worse before it gets better. I just want you to.
I don't know if she has anything else. She doesn't seem like the kind of person that could hold back. Like, she seems like she would just unload her whole clip.
No, sweetheart. They playing the game with us. Yeah, they playing the game.
Could be. It could be.
Yeah. On the way to the airport. Hey, Redbone. Hey, baby. Snacking on my honey, not only on my line, but spinning the narrative. Yeah, they spinning narratives. They trying to duck all this type of mentality that parent-child killers use when they sacrifice their own for a man for love. Just like, that's right. That's the truth. These people, we don't know what they're working with. The manipulation annoys the heck out of me. Me too. I don't understand how these people are allowing other people to manipulate them like that. We see that with a lot of these content creators. A lot of them. And these women are being manipulated by these men, and some other people are being manipulated by content creators. Oh, I saw some stuff today. I'm telling you, y'all, I had to just click off. I just couldn't believe it was happening. I ran home and told my family. I said, I can't believe this is happening on YouTube.
I think a lot of people are just starving to feel like they belong to something or are part of something. It's really sad.
And they so invested in these people they don't know.
I mean, you go all over the internet throwing up, pieces of candy and babies with globes, and it's like, what is this? What does this mean? Like, I'm Babe Nation. What does that mean? What, did you fill out an application? Like, did you have to go through initiation process? What does this mean? It means nothing. It's nothing.
Well,
anybody can say that. I'm Babe Nation.
Duchess, I'm not too sure of that, because what I saw today was without a doubt, my manipulation for some people. I have never seen anything like, I couldn't even believe it. I'm telling you, I called and discussed it with several people because I couldn't believe it was happening. These people want to belong so bad. They're so hungry for attention, they do anything. They want to belong, they'll do anything. So what happens, I'm telling you, is so much like a gang or a cult mentality. They want to be loved so bad. If someone shows them attention, they're missing something, they go head first for it without ever thinking. And then you start mind manipulating people. Because, see, they want to belong. So somebody is telling them they pretty. You can't even see these people. I come on here sometime and say, you sure look good today. How you doing, babe? That's an avatar. What am I doing? You know? Or, hey, sweetheart, I'm so glad to see you. I haven't seen you. I miss you. I'm showing someone attention. And they may be starving for that attention. So it's bigger than this. And the more we see it and live it on the YouTube streets, we see that it's definitely people who needs attention, starving for attention, people who have mental issues that they haven't dealt with, and this is their life. And that's why they're so invested. See, it's different if you go outside and go to work every day, or you have families that you go to. Today is the holiday, right? This week, the holiday. You go spend your time with your family. You go shop. You go out. Some people can't do that, baby. Some people don't have anything but this computer, but this virtual family. They could roll up to a computer, but they can't walk because they wheelchair bound. Sometimes people never come get them. It's deep. It's deep. And so all they looking for is someone to love them. Think about it. Somebody to show them some attention. And this is where this virtual family, come in this virtual, this YouTube. Because I can't imagine someone who has something else going on would do all for somebody on YouTube they don't even know. I can't imagine unless they don't have anything else happening in their lives. And that's a fact. Just because you have family don't mean your family want to be bothered with you. I mean, and everybody wants someone to love them, and everybody wants to belong. And that's why they get tied up in here. That's why people get in cults. That's why people get in gangs, because they're missing something, looking for it. And then they come on here and they could pretend. They could pretend like they tough. They could pretend like they pastors. They could pretend like they queens, they princes, they kings. They could pretend.
Yeah.
Think about that, Duchess. I'm trying to figure it out. That's the only thing I could figure out, though. You feel where I'm coming from? Where you may be a little different. You might think, man, this just YouTube. Some might think that's my family.
Reed is here. Oh, Reed, you had a little fan here earlier. Where'd she go?
There you go with your messy self.
I'm trying.
Well, she probably figured this wasn't the type of family she wanted to be a part of. So she left. But the problem lies when they don't mind getting it from the wrong. You know what? You got, you right, Tree. But you have people, you guys, who's just inserting themselves into this mess. They could probably say the same about me because I'm doing commentary on it, but I'm not getting in it. I could care less.
I don't consider that inserting. Like, this is YouTube. Like, you make public videos and then people, you want the response. So some of it's going to be negative and some of it's going to be positive. It's just commentary. And then people take that as, you're coming for me. Like, no, I just didn't like what you said. Like, why does everything have to be so personal?
Yeah.
Just commentary. Everybody's involved. It's YouTube.
Yeah.
We're not listening to your private phone conversations. You put it on YouTube. And we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Right, Duchess. And it takes legs. You put something on here and then it take legs and grow, and you mad. You mad because people calling you a drunk, but you on here every day turning bottles up.
Drunk.
I'm like, what the hell? How could you be mad? We see you turn the liquor up to your mouth the fifth and call all the. Why would you be mad if I say, oh yeah, she's a drunk? She called me a drunk. And come on, B, come on over here and do it. You're a drunk. You showed us every day you come here and show us you drink. You're a drunk. I mean, that's the truth. You put it on YouTube because you want people to see it, and then they go. I don't know.
It's like I saw it and I'm commenting on it, and now you don't like it.
Commenting on it, you mad at me? Really? I mean, you guys put it right here for us to see. Well, let me ask you a question. You here, sweetheart? Would you like to come up? Would you like to? We don't do all this over here, and you ain't gonna do it over here. Yeah.
I'm like, Reed, take my spot. I'll leave. She don't like me, and she don't like my tone. I will leave.
No, you don't have to go anywhere. We don't do that here, Dutch. You already get down with me, you know. Insert is actually taking on a beef and having nothing to do with it. Yeah, you right, TC. You right, TC.
Yeah, there is.
This ain't cool. Why you think Duchess ain't cool? Dutch, don't say no. Why you think Duchess ain't cool? I'm too grown for this. Duchess is cool. She cool. You just came in and and let me tell you something. I notice and I do this all the time. I'm too grown for this. It looks like you've been around. You've been around enough to hear the commentary on Reed's book, to read Reed's book. So you should know this. And this is not being rude. You should know when you come in the room, you speak to the host and the chat. You don't just come in criticizing someone's book or defending someone's book or windmilling for some. We don't do that over here, sweetheart. We just show a matter of respect over here. I respect you and you respect me, my chat as well. So maybe that's where we got off on the wrong foot at. No, she won't be ambushed. I'm too grown. I mean, that's probably, you're entitled to whatever you would like to say. But we don't do that over here. I guess I'm too grown. You probably been in a lot of chats where they just ambush you and start cussing you out and stuff. Oh, we don't do that here. You must haven't seen me. See you later, baby. You leaving? See you later, Red. Thanks for stopping by. So I guess you can't see Lily. Lily's not here. Lily's not here. But anywho, that's how it goes. We won't attack you. Yep. But no, we won't attack you. But you're right, Duchess. People put it on here to see. And then when we do commentary on it and have an opinion of our own. Remember, I always say this is my opinions, my view, my perspective. And that's it. I perceived it to look this way. And this is how I'm going to do my commentary on it.
Right. They want to get in their fee-fees. But the same thing can be said with people who leave comments. Like if you come up in someone's chat with some snarky shit and you get a whole heaping full of snark right back in your face, don't be surprised.
Let me ask you a question, you guys, and I want you to listen. Do you think sometime because I say, and it's just me, and this y'all, I know you are, sweetheart, and this is just me. Do you think sometime we present ourselves as hypocrites if we how can I say that? Say, for instance, if we go in someone's chat and we talking and we laughing and we doing stuff like that, and then we go somewhere else and pretend like we not part of, is that being a hypocrite? Do you follow what I'm saying, Dutch?
Not really. Like,
well, okay, let me say. Okay, so I don't like A, right?
Uh-huh.
But I like B, but A and B does the same thing. But I rock with A. I mean, I rock with B, but not with A. Now, they do basically the same thing. So, am I a hypocrite?
If your reason for not rocking with the other person is because they're doing the same thing that the person you rock with is doing, then yeah, that kind of does make you a hypocrite. Like you could say, I don't rock with so and so because they dox people, but then you rock with so and they dox people too. Then that kind of is a little hypocritical. Yeah.
Okay. But that's the difference. That's the difference. Okay. Because I was trying to figure out, I'm going to drop the link if someone else want to answer that. Then we got TC. She might not come up here, but that is a hypocrite. But here's my thing. I don't rock with A. Just say, for instance, I don't rock with, I guess I don't rock with A and B. No, B doesn't do the same thing. No, B has not done the same thing that A has. So that don't, to me, that don't make me a hypocrite. I'm just asking.
They're not doing the same thing.
They're not doing the same thing. Now, both of them messy. No. Now, both of them messy, Duchess. I must say the truth. They both are messy, but A is a little more messier than B. A goes really below and B doesn't. I just don't want to try to, in my mind, justify me being a hypocrite if I'm a hypocrite because somebody told me I was a hypocrite.
Well, just to be on the safe side, just don't windmill for anybody. Like,
no, I'm not windmilling.
I mean, like, don't align your, like, I like being here. I like being in this chat. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like if you had a name for your chat, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm rocking that name. Like I go where I go where I want. You know, I like some chats better than others, but I will never always just agree with you just because we're cool. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to be like that with everyone. Like, I like A. I like your channel. I like what you're doing. But if you do something foul, I'm not going to agree with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just, you have to be,
kind of neutral.
You have to be loyal. You can't be loyal to the people. You have to be loyal to like what's right. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
somebody too many. Go ahead. Oh, sorry, Dutch. Go ahead.
Too many flipping and too much flipping and flopping going on around here to just like stick with one person. You gotta be on team right. Like,
see, okay, so somebody help me out with this because now, Duchess, it sounds like these people say you're forced to pick a team. You forced to rock with somebody, and I'm not forced to do anything. But they're saying that if you rock with Team B so much and they see you involved with Team B, you know, and Team B on your platform, and you in Team B section, but you're not in Team A, you know, and Team B is going to, they're saying that you basically have picked a side. I don't believe in that. I just don't believe it.
Well, because if I'm not going to whoever they're fighting with or whatever, if I'm not saying foul things about them or going up in their chats and saying foul stuff, and I'm, you know, or as James would say, being in the amen section.
In the amen section. The fallen one said,
no.
Go ahead. Sorry, Dad.
Then you haven't really chosen us. I mean, it may look.
It looks like that, though.
Yeah, it gives the optics that you might have chosen a side. But it's just like, nah, just like hanging in this chat better. Like, why does it have to be about sides? I don't know.
Good point, Duchess. So the fallen one says, do you call B out for their shenanigans that are similar to? Absolutely. Excuse me. I tell you this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's, as long as you know, are on the side of right, you don't have to agree with that person all the time. If they do something foul, you'd be like, yo, that was foul.
Yeah. No, not a hypocrite, strong word. You just are attached to A and B. You are willing to ignore some of the things until you wake up. Okay, Donna. That could be possible. Okay, Donna, that's a good one. Donna said, no, I'm just attached to A. Because here's the thing. It happened to me today. I'm just saying. Would you like to come on here and tell us? Okay. You want to tell us about it? But okay, this is my thing. I cannot make a wrong a right. I can't do that. If I see the wrong in A and B is doing the same thing, I see the wrong in B. Perhaps something could draw me more to B than A, and that's why I'm more engaged with B and not A. But I call them both out on it. I said, "Oh, I don't like when B does this. I don't like when A does that." It's not like I'm making a wrong or right to suit my need to be with B. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm a hypocrite.
I don't understand. I don't understand that comment. Like you're just attached to A or B until you're willing. You're willing to ignore some things until you wake up. I don't understand what that means.
No, I see what she's saying. Sometimes we could like people. It's just like in a relationship. You could like your mate or your husband so much you ignore the bad things he does.
Oh, okay. So she's saying she's not really a hypocrite. She's just biased.
She biased, somewhat biased. Like my mate could do something, right? And I will ignore that because I love him so much. Like oh, that's just him. He does that all the time, She's saying,
yeah, but we're talking about YouTube people. We're talking about YouTube people that they've never met. So that's biased. That's biased.
You think it's biased? Okay.
That's extremely biased. Like so and so does the same thing, but since I like them, I'm just gonna ignore it and look the other way. Yeah, that's biased.
Well, basically, that's the definition. How it goes, Duchess, though. Then it's a bias thing. Then because that's how it goes.
Biased is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just how you use it. Like, I don't know. Like I'm a little I'll be a little bit nicer with y'all. Like I'll tone it down a little bit for y'all. That's a form of bias. Like other chats, I don't do that. I just unload.
Right. That's a form of bias, though. Characters and behaviors are important. If Team B is just as foul in their character, then you can't call out Team A and you're sitting right there in B and overlooking B. You right. Well, I don't know. I think it comes to a point to you like who you like. Yes, bias. I think you just like who you like for whatever reason. I believe a lot of the content creators have some good qualities about them, good characters about them, and some of them don't. And I think because they not always, they reveal the bad character, persona, or whatever. That's what we take them face value by face value. We don't know anything different,
Mm-hmm. I done learned how to read the live chat now. Oh, y'all done messed up. You done messed up till now. I didn't know how to get to the chat.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Lily. She working on an order. People at the top, smash that. Please make sure you hit the like button. It's so crazy though. Sometimes before you even come on, you have a couple of dislikes. I'm like, I'm not even on yet. I haven't even opened my mouth. I could be saying something good about you, but because you just don't like me, you don't hit the dislike button. Make sure you hit the like button or subscribe. If you're not a subby, and please subscribe if you like the commentary, the content. I have a new channel coming on. I told you about that. I'm going to run a commercial. Believe it or not, I got struck for one of them, but that's okay. I'll run it in a few minutes. Character and behavior are important. Okay, we read that. People at the top. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Redbone. This must be your time of night. We're biased then. Okay. I like everyone until they show me eitherwise, no big loss. You right. Me too. Yeah. And see, me too. That's how I am. I like you. If you haven't done anything to me, I can't say I dislike you. Unless when we talking about YouTube, I have seen people that I dislike their behaviors will make me not want to be bothered with them.
Mm-hmm. That's my thing. I don't know. I don't know any of y'all to say whether I like or don't like you personally. Now there's some things you do. Like I didn't like that action. I don't like I don't like your channel, but I can't say I don't like you.
Well, not me per se. I'm saying my channel.
I'm just saying generally. Yeah. Shut up, Reed. I just read her comment. I am nice. I'm nice to y'all. Y'all ain't seen
me. We know
real snarky. Y'all ain't caught that one yet.
Yeah, Cookie, we do see double standards. Sometimes I have to sit back and I watch, all these different people and the different content creators. Then I think about myself, what I'm bringing to my platform, and I have to be very careful because what I don't want to do, I don't want to seem biased. I really don't. I want to always be fair. I cannot make a wrong a right. That's just who I am. If you wrong, you wrong. I mean, I don't care who you are, and I'm gonna call it out. You know,
That's
but
me.
yeah, if you wrong, you wrong. But I like when you play the devil's advocate because I had to do that the other day on my platform as well. What is this though? What if you have to look at both sides? So that's the only way to be fair, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the comment.
Wait, deny access to your spirit. Yeah, you right, Andrea. Because boy, Duchess is not nice. Duchess is nice. Duchess is nice. That's why I called up here because she always has something to say. See, she was going to work. But it's Duchess. Duchess, don't change. Oh, we love you, Duchess. We love you.
I'm saying I wouldn't describe myself as nice. I'm fair.
You're fair. You could be a bit controversial. Well, no, you're fair. You're fair.
I can't be rude. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, you can be rude because that lady. Yeah. Look, Donna said I found something good and interesting in just about all the content creators, but I had to fall way back because a lot of stuff that goes on YouTube doesn't really reflect me. It got irritating as AFS. Y'all already know that? What that means? She is quite rude but entertaining. That's what they talking about you, Duchess.
I'm entertaining.
Yeah, you are. I recognize frequency individual. I'm cool staying away, not my cup of tea. Yeah, we have to be careful. Hey, Miss Monty, to you. That's my little YouTube virtual daughter. That's my little. Well, I don't like you either, Duchess. That's Duchess. That's our Duchess. Duchess is not kind of people. But so that's all I wanted to. Hey, so that's how I felt. I felt like I didn't think that that was my perspective. I don't think he did anything so bad, no worse than the other people. I just think he lied about it. He got caught up in his lie. And you know what? When we was talking about getting comfortable with people, you gotta watch the people you getting comfortable with because the whole time I bet he was being taped. So if you telling me one thing, and I'm just saying this, if you tell me one thing and somebody tape you doing something else that you say you don't do, you're going to always be a liar to me and not trustworthy.
Yeah.
You'll never be trusted. And I think that's what happened in this case. They was thinking one thing. Here go whoever falling out. She's blunt. Everyone can handle that about Duchess. Oh, we know Duchess. Everybody needed Duchess to keep your butt in line. It hurts, but will help you in the long run. Oh, we know Miss Duchess. She is blunt. Not so much blunt. She's fair, and she speaks.
I'm an Aries. I can't help. I'm a Ram, y'all. I can't help it. I'm a Ram. I am an Aries.
Oh, okay. I like that about you, Duchess. I like that because you show different perspectives. You like, what you like the devil's advocate, and everyone needs that so they could see something different that they may not be seeing that might be wrong. Because again, I never called that other girl innocent. But I see why you say, well, why is she seeming like the victim when she did something else? And when we said, what if something would have happened? You made me realize, what if something would have happened to him when his stuff was exposed? Right?
It just puts a real foul taste in my mouth when I see people posting people's parents. Like, what does my mama and daddy have to do with this bullshit? Like, really? That's where you going with this? You posted my elderly father and his wife? Like, what does that have to do with this?
What does that have to do? I don't get it either. I don't get what that doxing is about. Are you doing that so someone could come to my home and hurt me? Because what purpose of it? or you call my job, those folk ain't gonna do nothing. So the only thing I think by you doxing me is to let you know where I work at, where I live at, what my education, my college education, what, you know? I don't know.
I don't know. So people, I mean, people can hate me. I'm cool with that, but I don't lie. I don't dox, and I don't call people out their name. I don't I've never called Five Babe Stank Babe or Fish Babe. Like, that's just not my thing. I just don't do that. Other people do that. I'm fine with it. It can be funny. That's just not me. You never see me cuss anybody out or, get mad, acting up in the chats. That's just not me. Now, I will be sarcastic and I will throw some healthy snark your way. But it has to do with what's posted. Like, I don't go off script. I don't go into your personal life. I don't care. I don't care where you live. I don't care where you work. I don't care what your name is. I don't care what you look like. I'm talking about what you post. So for me, that's fair game. You put that on. That's fair game. I can comment on that. You put it on here. It's fair game. So when people do it back to me, I can take it. Call me whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, because I never thought what the doxing would do. I really don't see the sense of it. What are you gonna do now?
It's intimidation.
I don't care about intimidation because you can't shake or move me. I always tell you that. But what I think is foul is when you calling people mothers and you calling them bees and tell them when you calling people schools, jobs, when you apartments, and I think they go below the belt. What did you get out of that? Because she still lives in that apartment. That kid is still in college. His mother is still living wherever she at. He's still on YouTube. So see, I don't even see why what's the relevant of doing all those things? Just to say you did them?
It's a form of intimidation, and they want to embarrass.
Oh.
Because I don't know. There's this thing about, oh, you live in an apartment, and you rent, and you don't own a house, and
it's okay though.
You work at McDonald's, and I don't care. I don't care if you are living in your car. I don't care. I don't care. What are you talking about?
If I cared that much, then perhaps I would help you pay your rent, find you a home. See, my thing is, and here's the seriousness of it. You're blessed if you have a home, if you have a job at McDonald's, if you have a Beta or a Hoopty, whatever they call, you're blessed. If you have a bus pass, you blessed. See, if you have any clothes on, you're blessed. If you're
blessed that you're breathing. You're blessed that you are breathing. And you're typing.
I don't see where you're trying to make me feel bad at. I'm not on here telling you I live in a mansion because I would be lying, But I live comfortable for me, and that's all that matters. Not what you think of me, but I think when these people come on here lying and pretending,
that's different,
and they get busted. That's the hurtful part of it to them. That's the shameful and embarrassing part. You pretending like you live on Fifth Avenue and you down here on Rumble Street with me.
That's different. Now you are asking to get embarrassed and called out when you do that. I'm saying it's right, but yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah, equals shaming. You trying to shame a person, but you can't shame me. It ain't nothing you could shame me about. Because if a person not helping take care of you, you're not paying my rent, you're not buying my groceries, you're not buying it ain't nothing you could say to me. I'm holding my own.
But that's you. That's you. A lot of these people, a lot of these YouTubers, are insecure and are, they come on here and they invent a whole persona. I'm the boss bitch and all that.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
And, and they find out you living in a little project apartment.
It is. I think that's what it is, Duchess. People pretend like they doing this, they got all this, no, and you don't. They find out you don't, and then you're embarrassed. But who cares? You really don't know those people. They're virtual. I mean, they're on YouTube. So why do you care? I don't care. You know? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to drop the link again, and then we're going to get it ready to get out of here. If no one has dates,
Nobody else wants. Did I scare everybody off? Nobody wants to come up here.
you scared that lady off. No, she probably in the bushes. Duchess,
Nah,
thank you.
she's still here. She's still here. She's
She
still here.
is. She probably felt like, you go in these chats, you guys, and you get a panel of people. And then when someone comes on the platform and someone in the chat says something they don't like, they commit, oh, here come my boyfriend. Ooh. Well, hello, Sir King.
She'll
Hold
be
on.
all right.
Hold on.
She just don't like Duchess. She'll be all right.
Then,
Oh, Sir King is. Oh Lord.
hold on. Don't do that. Then they
Hello, good evening.
you know what? I didn't even validate this to make sure if that's the right Sir King. I should have.
It's me.
Yep, it's you. But anyway, then you commence to cursing people out, calling them all these names because they don't want to agree. They don't agree with you. We don't do that over here. Everyone knows who come on my platform, unless you knew that we have a certain decorum here, and that's the way it's going to always be.
Well, then I guess I violated the rules because I told her to go. I told her to go to bed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss. I'm too grown for that.
Well, she left now.
To go to bed. She's still here. She'll be all right.
No. Hold on. Two is a matter of respect too. You don't come in here talking negative about somebody.
She did come in here kind of funky, so I had a little funk. I
had never seen her around, and I had never seen her around. She could.
I have. She came into Reed's chat the other day talking that mess, and it was like, what?
That's probably why you reacted to that. Okay.
Hey, oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that name.
Oh, hey, Sir King, how are you? Sir King?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry. I'm okay.
How are you?
I had to come to my safe haven.
Oh, yeah, your safe haven. Thank you, Sir King. You had something to add to this? Sir King, because I know. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing?
We're doing well. We're doing okay. We just hanging out for a little bit. Came home from work, just hanging out. Then I had Duchess, my co-host, on, and glad to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's mayhem on the streets. That's why I had to come to my safe haven.
What do you think about that,
I'm
sir?
sorry.
No. What you think about what's going on? Give me your take on that.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, let me start off with this then. What do you think about Jay Wilson being revealed as being the person who led these people to Tracy houses? And what do you think about that?
I already knew that. I mean, you see a lot of his personality. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Okay, let me say, you have to be careful what you say. I already figured that was the case because of his personality. He's petty like that. Of course, I know he would show people where Tracy lives. He talks about it 24/7. That's his content. So,
how do you feel about that? Being a man, that a man is talking about a woman and every day, and he's attacking her. But they both do it now, Sir King. Be honest now.
But I don't like, as a man. See, this is the thing. As a man, I'm gonna go at another man because a lot of people say, "Well, why you just sit on panels and you're quiet?" Well, oftentimes when I'm not exchanging dialogue with anyone, it's because they're shading somebody, and they're talking about the person's hair, fingernails, how ugly they are. I don't really like to engage in that kind of dialogue. So when I see Jay Wilson do it, especially regarding a woman, I'm like, dude, like, this is kind of weak in my eyes. But when it's another man, he rarely has that kind of smoke for him. So,
do you think? Let me ask you something. Hold on. Let me ask you something because I know you have traveled these streets. I know you're a very intellectual person, and I'm glad you joined tonight because I want to ask you this. Do you really think it's going to be a show? And if so, hold on. If so, do you think these people will still be cast in this show?
No. No.
No what?
Because I think the last time I was here, I was like, Reed Reed's book changed the game for them.
Why?
And because it showed them that they didn't need the cast for their project. They could do another project and then have it, they could have a book or something like that with more of a storyline or expansion for seasons and things like that. Plus, I think all this stuff regarding Sean and his behavior and all this other stuff is like makes it hard for someone to to pitch for advertising spots and things like that.
That's what I was thinking.
Can I say something? I'm trying to be good.
Well, don't be too slick with it. Go, Duchess.
I know I'm gonna be all right. I mean, let's just be real. Who is gonna invest in this show? Like, who are these people? Like, really? I know celebrities like that people know very well that have a hard time getting their reality show on air. Where are they going with Sean Bradley and Dee Ramsey? I'm like, first of all, these people are not camera ready, so to speak.
Well, we had a great.
No, they are.
We had a great discussion last night, and we came to the conclusion that if this may be a docuseries where they're discussing online behavior, like what people are doing, how they got into beefs with people they never met, what happens when they finally did meet, and things like that.
See you later.
Unless this is like a black production, then maybe. But if this is just a YouTube production, then there's way bigger genres or sectors, whatever you want to call them, of YouTube that they would probably focus on, because this is a little tiny sector, y'all. No offense.
It is, but I think this is what I believe. And Sir King, I'll give you a minute. And Andrea said women just don't get a pass automatically. Some get kind of vicious too, Sir King. So this is what I think, Sir King. I mean, this is what I think, Duchess. I think people can't believe, like, just when I came upon the B sector, I didn't know. I think because people can't believe and they can't fathom people acting like this towards one another, that they don't know that it's so baffling to them that they would do a series or something about, just to show how people virtually get connected. And I believe that's the only reason why.
The scary part about it is it's like this in a lot of sectors of YouTube. Like, you can go to, certain mukbangs and they be doxing each other.
Mukbangs?
In the makeup and some of the gossip, the celebrity gossip sites. Like, I've been on YouTube for a minute.
See, I haven't.
And some of the music sites, it gets a little it gets ugly up in there too.
So can I ask you something? So, Duchess, how long have you been on YouTube, if you don't mind me asking?
Since 2005. I used to just watch videos. I didn't even have an account until 2007. That's when I made this page, 2007. But about 2005, when it first came out, I was on YouTube. I've been online forever. I'm gonna age myself. I've been online since the 90s.
Oh, okay. Sir King, how long you been on here watching this mess?
I was first introduced to YouTube around the same time she was.
Really?
So
have y'all seen it?
Mm-hmm. But I really didn't watch it like that. It wasn't popping like that, to be honest. I remember a lot of times.
It was kind of dry. Yeah, I just went to the music. I was just on the music sites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't have an account for the longest time because I didn't see the point of leaving comments. Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do you think it's gotten worse, or has it gotten worse, Duchess?
It's gotten worse because it's gotten bigger. There's more people involved now. And it's gotten more cutthroat as far as the monetization and all this money and ad revenue, it's gotten more cutthroat. It's gotten a little more grimy. So yeah, it's gotten a little worse. But there's always been trolls, and there have always been trolls. There's always been haters. That ain't never. There's always been doxing. That it's just gotten a little more well known, and it's more people are here now.
So, yeah. Sir King, do you? Oh, okay. So back to this. I'm sorry, Sir King. I got a question for you, handsome. I mean, the green eyes. I'll call handsome. Why they don't let you on a certain camp's platform? Are they intimidated by you, or do you know something that they don't let you on their platform? I know you got kicked off the Duchess platform, but I ain't talking about the Duchess. You got. Why you think they don't let you on their platform? You're very, very knowledgeable.
No, I don't know. They say I'm condescending. They say I don't answer questions. They say they have an attitude that I cut people off. But I don't. To me, okay, if you're going to critique me and say one thing I will admit to, maybe I do cut you off, and it's because it's been times where I've let people speak for 4 minutes, and we forget the point that they said that was incorrect at the beginning of what they said.
4 minutes.
Yeah,
it's conversation.
I beg your pardon?
You said 4 minutes?
Yeah, it's been times where people rambled on for 2 minutes, and I've been nice and not wanted to, interrupt them. And then when somebody comes back and play the video, they're believing everything that this person has said is true because I wasn't interjecting at the mark in which they said it wasn't, what they were saying wasn't true.
Oh,
you do be kind of evasive when people ask you questions, though.
Because this is what I answer questions, but I can't answer them like just because the way I answer them doesn't satisfy your expectation doesn't mean.
But if you're gonna ask other people these detailed, intimate, personal questions, then you got to be able to answer them back. Or
I do.
You can't ask something that you're not willing to answer.
I do answer questions, and I do answer questions, and a lot of the questions in which they want to know, I feel are personal, or they're messy, or there's something that they know will get me into drama that I don't want to get myself involved in. I do answer questions.
Okay, wait. So it's drama that you don't want to get involved in, but you're already in it. you're already
ask
in it.
me things about another content creator, knowing that my answer, which they have set up the question to be that way, will get back to that content creator and maybe potentially cause drama. So they'll ask something about Brianna, right? Just to say, and they'll set it up in such a way that my response will get the answer that they want to cause the drama, and then they'll bring it back to Brianna, and then Brianna will have an issue with me because of the way or because of my answer. And the person who was being the bone carrier doesn't suffer anything, and they're the ones that cause the fallout. And I don't answer questions that, are of that nature.
Well, somebody just said you ask messy questions too.
Right, and the person always has the option to decline to answer.
Well, yeah, and you know what? I think, Sir King, let me ask you this question then. Let's take it here. Do you not answer questions because you don't want people to dox or expose you? Because let me tell you why I think that. Because someone asked you for your email and you neglected to give it to them because that you afraid somebody, huh?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are those concerns. There are those concerns.
Yeah.
Because people are threatening to dox me now. I got threatened to get doxed tonight for no reason at all. So
really,
and I can go on any platform. I can go on any platform I want, but there are certain platforms that I gravitate to. You get what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm not allowed on Duchess anymore.
Yeah.
But the reason behind that was,
well, you could pay the $100.
I'm not paying no money. I'm not paying no money. To me, that's petty as hell, and I didn't do anything to deserve that. And why are you pimping me out? Well, I'm not pimping me out, but why are you trying to shake me down for that? That's wrong. That's wrong. I think I told you I didn't say anything. There's people who have said worse to him, and he hasn't gotten that kind of smoke for them at all. It's wrong, and he
Yeah.
knows he's wrong. He knows he's wrong because of the way he's acting.
You think that?
I don't understand. I don't understand what you guys are talking about. What
Oh,
happened?
I don't
okay.
know.
Go ahead, Sir King. Tell her
I don't
what we're
know.
talking about.
Well, I don't know if I want to even bring that to your channel, so that's why I don't.
Yeah, don't bring that mess over here. But
Yeah.
anyway, Sir King
Oh, okay.
got kicked off somewhere. He has to pay $100. He said to get back on that platform. We don't do that. Sir King, I just got a question for you.
Yes.
You were everywhere. You know, I know you everywhere because I'm everywhere and I'm watching you like you watching me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why you think they keep trying to tell us that you this guy Zills or Zills?
I don't know. I don't know because we do have a
Who
similar
is
voice.
he?
He
Who is
is.
King?
He's like a, you could say he works with Mz.Teavalocity. They're
Oh,
good friends, and he does a lot on like from an IT standpoint, I guess, or something
oh,
like that. We do have
similar
a similar
features.
voice. No, a similar voice, but
Uh-huh.
you can tell we are different because he's very like opinionated to the point of where it's just like, not good.
Because somebody always say that. I don't know who he is. I don't follow him. I'm not interested. Like I said, you haven't done anything to me. In fact, I enjoy you because you're a mystery man.
Right, and I enjoy you too, and that's why I consider this my safe haven because I don't. Let me just say this: you have to have an entertainment value to you. You have to have some kind of appeal to you. So I do have a sense of shadiness to me, a sense of
Yes,
messiness
you
to me.
do. I
But
done heard you get shady now.
right, but I'm not disrespectful.
I heard you cuss too.
I just sure did, and I'm sure you
Because
saw
they
many.
cussed you. They cussed you.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
see. I'm trying to find out why they don't like you. You know, I don't do all this platform stuff, but I know you
Hmm.
know all the time. But I know you on several people platforms, and I watch you quite a bit. I haven't seen anything you've done to anyone for them to dislike you. They say you're a little irritable because you don't like answering questions. But I asked you questions first time
Hmm.
you was on here, right?
Right, exactly. But you got to understand, it's also the tone and manner in which you ask me the question. Like people don't understand. I can't go to Mz.Teavalocity and be like, I don't know. Let me just make up something stupid. Like, where you get those glasses from? Like, where you get those funny looking glasses from?
Mhm.
Well, if I say that to you, you're going to immediately be on guard, right? Because of the way I asked that question. Now, if I ask you, Mz.Teavalocity, I really like those glasses. Where did you get them from?
Mhm.
Then your exchange with me is going to be more diplomatic, and people don't get that. I don't think. And people come on the panel to start stuff, and they know that. So
Yeah, Zills is doing videos saying I'm
yeah.
certain. Oh, we ain't gonna listen. That's
No,
like
that's true. They are, he is doing that, and I don't know. I even said in my last live, "Can you please leave that man alone?" But now he's running with it and saying that he's me.
mm,
It's
why
crazy.
Have you always gone by Sir King in
King?
this sector?
Yeah, I have. The
That's
other
been your name
name
the
that
whole
I
time.
had, the other name I had before was my government name, and I got rid of that. And like I said, due to the evolution of StreamYard and COVID, I decided to descend down from the bushes. And
Because
then they
you
were
was
like,
getting bored. Let me ask you a question. You know what? Your eyes. You know, a lot of people probably focus on your eyes. Do you like Marvels? I mean, do you like comic books, Marvels, and stuff like that? Where you get
"Yeah,
the
dude,
eye idea from?
the eyes, where I
Yeah,
get it from,
it's
I don't know.
green eye.
Well, I felt like I had to have something visually appealing, you know. But it's not. It's just from Google. It's just I guess you look up eyes.
Mm.
I guess the
Do you
cartoon
like?
eyes.
Do you know what? Are you celebrating the holiday with your family?
Yeah, I am, but
Anything else?
I'm very weary of being out right now. That's the thing.
Why? Because of the COVID?
Yeah,
Well, I don't want to say that because number 19. Are you
yeah,
weary? You,
yeah. I am
you
very weary.
you have family. You have a big family.
We're a moderate sized family.
Yeah, me too. We're moderate size too. I just had 3 children. So here, let me tell you something. What's some of the shows you like? See, I'm trying to get to know you. I don't care about those people doing all that other stuff. What what
I'm really a sports fan, so a lot of that stuff
Really?
have been cut. Like this is NBA basketball season,
Yeah.
so a lot of that has, you know, fall by the wayside.
Oh,
So
well, I don't mind. Good night. Respect those. Thank you, Redbone, so much. That's my mom, Redbone. I love to see her. Marvel Comics, superheroes. Yeah. I don't know.
yeah,
You seem like from your personality, like you like a Mike Myers type guy. You like Mike Myers?
I don't like what he does, but I don't mind watching the movie.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't
you
like
mean Michael Myers or Austin Powers? Mike Myers?
you don't like Austin Powers, Mike Myers?
He's okay.
He's okay. Okay. So when you are happy, do you change to blue eyes, and mad, do you change them to red? If you're sad,
No,
does your eyes change to yellow? Oh, stop it, TC.
The eye color does change. Aren't they
Yeah,
blue
why you
sometimes?
see now you doing blue? Why you doing blue?
See, okay, I thought I was bugging because they
No,
do change color sometimes.
from only green and blue, right, Sir King?
yeah, only green and blue.
I've seen the blue.
I have other colors, but I don't like them.
Why you do that, Sir King?
Do what?
Okay.
Change your
I
eyes.
didn't think I was.
Like
He does change it to blue though sometimes though, right?
Yeah,
Y'all please tell me I'm not bugging. Okay.
No, I just do it sometimes based on like, to switch things up.
oh, you just want you a switch things up type of man.
Mm, yeah, I don't
Oh,
like the same thing over and over again.
we always say stay anonymous. So did you and Bree make up?
Yeah, we made up. That's been one of the positive things we made up.
One of the positive. What has really taken you by surprise that happened this week?
The whole 5 thing that took me by surprise.
Was you in the chat?
I was watching. I
You
was
was
in the chat, but I don't really engage in the chat too much. But I was watching. I was watching a lot.
Mm.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider yourself unbiased and neutral?
Yeah, very neutral.
Good question, Dutch.
Very, very
You
neutral.
sure about that? You sure about that?
Well, obviously, people are gonna
Unbiased.
obviously based on how you're treated, right? You're going to, unconsciously do certain things based on the way a person has treated you. But I'm neutral. Just like last night, the whole thing with
It
James
seems like
Caldwell.
you're a little harder on others than you are on
I'm definitely hard on
Reference
Kwani.
to what,
I'm
Duchess?
I'm definitely hard on Kwani. I will give you that much because she's hard on me. So
Okay. Okay. You hard on Kwani? Sir King, you hard on Kwani? Yeah, I heard you be hard on Kwani. And it seemed like you attacked Kwani and Ronnie Q right away.
because they've done things to me that they didn't have to do. I'm not vindictive in any way, shape, or form. But those women are very key on trying to prey on people they think are weak. And I won't get gutter like them and resort to the names they've called me. So therefore they
Okay,
see
so
me as easy
what have
prey.
they done? What have they done to you? Like,
Okay, so let's start with Kwani. So one,
okay,
Kwani is called, said that I dox people through Cash App, which is totally false. That I'm part of a crew that's running around trying to take down content creators' channels. So that's why I shouldn't be on their StreamYard. She says that I work with Jason. She says a host of things. So
okay.
okay,
What
and
did
then
Ronnie Q? What did Ronnie Q
Ronnie,
do to you? Because she's not
no,
even a
Ronnie,
content creator.
It
yes, but
doesn't matter.
she's an antagonistic troll,
They attack in the chat.
and
I
she
mean, I just
started the
want
whole.
she attacked me one time, said I had voices in my head or something. I don't know what she did.
But she is the one that started the thing with Duchess. Okay, I was talking with Duchess, and I said something, and I misspoke, and I immediately retracted what I said. Her petty self went and then alerted Duchess about something that I said. Okay, even though I retracted it, and then Duchess said, "Oh, I'm going to block you, and you got to pay me $20 to do it." So it's that kind of stuff that you take note of, and you think you're being unnecessarily messy, and you're causing division.
Good night,
Well,
Don.
you always do like French and make a ton of Sir King pages.
No, I don't. I don't believe in
I'm
that.
saying you could always go that route if you want to go back to touch.
Who wants to keep switching between profile? That's just so, to me, that's
I
kind of
feel you
dumb.
because it's a pain doing it between my two. I have 2 pages, by the
I
way.
don't.
It gets.
Nah,
So you, oops, I'm sorry. I had this question. This is what I was going to ask you.
Go ahead. I'm
This
done.
lady
I'm done.
wrote, no, Duchess, this lady wrote it. Miss Andrea wrote, what do you think about that TSCC talk that's going on? And Sean is creeped out about it. Now, I don't get into that, but I was wondering about that.
okay, so there's two things, right? So obviously, I think VS/TSCC has something on Sean. They haven't released yet. Who knows what it is? I think Sirius Bayless did what she had to do because I don't know. She just saw people. She wanted whatever happened. They want to know that they're watching and they're seeing how people are moving. And that's
Really?
the only way you would do. Because Sirius Bayless isn't really like active like that on YouTube. So why would you just now want to do this whole live? And the live was weird because all she was doing was playing music, but the music had a message behind it. And
Really?
then, yeah, and then she said, I really shouldn't have to be coming out like this, letting you guys know where to go and where not to go. And I'm paraphrasing.
Creepy.
Gang?
Creepy. That whole TSCC, all these gangs, creepy, just nuts,
Yeah.
creepy.
So, Sir King, would you view these people as cult members and gang members? I saw some stuff that freaked me out, and I'm just like, is this a gang, a virtual gang?
Yep.
But it extends farther than that. It's like, I guess you say so, yeah, because they offer real life support. So it's not just a virtual gang. It's almost
Wait
like
a
real
minute.
life.
You said they offer real life support, like how?
If one of their members are in trouble, they help them out.
Oh, I remember, because I remember back then where they helped Wiley out, right?
Yeah. But even the people in the background, they may help out too that you don't know about. So it's not the people in the front. Yeah.
That ain't free. All money ain't free money. That is not free. They are tied to these people for the rest of their lives, like any other cult. Don't trust that.
No, I agree. They're definitely putting in work. So
really?
Yeah.
Holy smoke. It gets that deep, huh?
I'd rather go to the bank. Okay. And I hate banks.
Well, I think that's why this lady is saying that's why. Well, we don't want her over here. Don't worry, we don't want her. Okay, but we don't want her over. That's why I say I'm gonna try to stay as positive as possible. But before I tell you this, and I say this, and this the God's truth. When I saw this thing today, I questioned myself whether I wanted to be here. I said, because I told you a lot of times I look at people, content creators, to see just how low they'll go and the stuff they do. And I try to fathom, how could a person who doesn't know these people, how could you get so upset, so invested, so involved? But now you guys are telling me this is like a virtual cult, and a gang, and they take care of their people.
As far as TSCC, yeah, they are like real.
Really?
I mean, they have like a treasurer and a secretary and all kinds of crazy bullshit. Yeah, they got a whole pot of money or something. I don't know. It's
over
weird.
YouTube though.
Yeah.
Oh shucks. Hey, Miss Juicy. Weird. Hey, baby. Over YouTube.
It's weird.
Oh man, I can't.
Most of them have never met.
That's why I was talking. That's why I was thinking, hey, baby, how could you get that involved over YouTube? Because, say, for instance, are y'all, just make sure I'm right. So if I said I needed my light bill paid, right, and I was in with them, they will pay my light bill?
They'll start a GoFund, be like, they'll put some money in the pot for T-Velocity's light bill, y'all, and they will all do it, and your light bill will be paid. Wow. If you're a prominent member, if you just some scrub on the fringe, I don't know. But if you like, one of their top dogs, yeah, your light bill gonna get paid.
Really?
But
So
that's
they like a
also
close. Go ahead, Sir
well,
King.
that's also the allure of the organization now.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Like Jim Jones. We'll take care of you. You won't have no bills. We'll provide everything for you. And you see what happened to them people, right? Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Wow, that's y'all for real. I ain't acting green, but I didn't know they do stuff like that on YouTube.
Yeah, didn't they buy from Von Yvonne a vacuum or something? I always heard about that vacuum or something.
And the same thing, they flipped on her for it too.
So what
I told you it ain't free. That stuff ain't free.
So what happens when they flip on you?
They'll call your job.
You get doxxed and you get put out.
Really?
Sometimes they will try to ruin your life, man. They'll say your husband is a pedophile. Like they will go to the wall.
Yeah.
What that mean? Hence the windmill and Kool-Aid and the Nike shoes. What that mean? What that be? You tell me what that be, Sir King. What that be?
I don't know.
Sound like some
TC.
Sound like a good old street. Sound like street fight. Sound like a hood fight. I don't know. Windmilling and Kool-Aid.
Light bill with sign your light. Oh Jesus! Why is that going on? Why is that going on YouTube, y'all? I thought they just came here for entertainment.
No, it's kind of like Phi Babe and her the what do you call it, the
nation, that
fication thing they're giving money for, the sponsorship, that fication sponsorship. Exactly. You take that money, you Phi Babe owns your soul for the rest of your life.
He said you are excommunicated from the organization and link up with others to destroy you. Wow, that's what happened when they drank that cool. That's crazy, man. You know what? I'll tell you what. I have never been a weak person. Never been a follower. Never. I don't foresee myself becoming a follower now at 58. That's crazy. Sir King, are you part of them?
Oh no, I'm independent. I'm independent.
You independent? I like your channel.
Well, thank you. Like I said, I don't want to bring drama to your channel, but let me just phrase it like this. Today was very, very drama filled because it all started last night. But today, the people who extended me, olive branch, who extended me a platform. Remember when everybody was banning me and all that stuff?
And everybody was being nice to you, and you're such a nice person to me. Go ahead.
But the one content creator that, didn't listen to everybody and allowed me on her platform is now did an about face and started to curse me out and is threatening to dox me or, do dog whistling. And I'm just like, it just reminds me.
I can't. I'm not good at figuring out. Like, who are you talking about?
No, don't say those people. I don't want to.
Come on, y'all. We all know what's going on. Just can I have initials?
No, they mad. They mad.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so.
And then don't you know better by now than to go over there? But I'm gonna be quiet.
He's very welcome. No, he's very welcome over there. She has never mistreated him. Did something happen between y'all today?
Ain't nothing free in these gangs, y'all. When are y'all gonna learn that nothing is free?
I don't want to think, that I know. Well, I tell you,
if you don't agree, you're going to get doxxed. Know that.
Well, they just have to dox me. I ain't in nothing. I'm an independent person. Go ahead, Sir King. I'm sorry we cut you off.
I know.
No, it came to a head today because she ran on somebody's platform saying that she received the email saying that I was going to kill her or something, and it had my eyes, and that it was me.
Okay, y'all, let's just go to something else. This shit getting crazy now. I don't get up into that.
Please, can we talk about this? Oh, please, can we talk about this?
Duchess, that's energy. That's demonic, and I just can't get wrapped up. We not about to do that, killing people and stuff. Y'all got to do something better than that.
Okay, but it's funny because it's not real. Come on, y'all.
No, let me block my stuff out. I'm sorry, let me block myself out.
What happened? What happened to Sir King?
She chased Sir King and she chased Sir King away.
Oh, the forces have snatched him out of here. See, listen.
Oh, Lord, I'm getting out of here. I'm running, girl. I'm running.
I had to get him. He was talking too much. Couldn't let the secret out. Had to get him.
The man, oh my gosh, the man came and snatched him up, girl. The man came and snatched him up.
That brother up. He just left without a trace.
Oh my gosh, the man came and got him, y'all. Oh, I'm scared.
I ain't scared. Go ahead. Do I have to say pineapples? Do I have to say pineapple? Oh, here you go.
That's the safe word. Okay, he's back. Oh, did they aliens come and snatch you, Sir King?
I'm Sir King's conscious.
Sir King, I thought they had snatched you off the panel. No,
I thought so too.
Huh?
Reed, I'm disappointed in you. You joined the Cool Kids Club last night, and that wasn't right.
I didn't. I told you to get off of there. I said, Sir King, I'm your conscience. Exit left. I said, exit left. What you say? No, I'm staying on. Exit left.
But you're not being truthful, though.
Oh, hold on. Let me get some popcorn.
Don't stop.
I told you to get
You know what I want to ask you, though? Do you have a sign? Because I've seen some people that I know, and I say to myself, oh, get off the platform, and they don't. And I just want to shake them and say, get off that, because the people be coming at them so hard to chat, and then the host sit back and just let them just, and I'll be going, just get off. You're not going to win. Just get off. Do you feel that way that happened to you?
Sir King say some stuff. Sir King, you know you was out of line. That stuff you said.
No, I was not. No, I was not out of line. Just because.
Offensive.
No. It was not offensive. And Mz.Teavalocity, I want to get your opinion on this. Okay, so we were in a live yesterday, and we were having a great discussion. Mm-hmm. Now, the previous question. Okay, the whole incident happened on somebody else's platform a week ago. Mm-hmm. This person brings this up. It was unrelated to the topics we had talked about. Mm-hmm. The person did not go into the situation specifically. We spent about 10 minutes trying to recall what the hell the person was talking about. Mm-hmm. The person then gets upset because I asked them if they had if the outfit was called, or what they had on was called leopard lean.
Huh? Exactly. He asked a gay man, was their outfit leopard lean? I tried to get him out of it. No, then he just started digging himself in deeper and deeper. Now he going on T.S. Madison tomorrow, and he's going to ask her this.
No. Now don't go over there. Don't go over there with this nonsense. Now, come on.
Now. No. I think
you gonna ask T.S. Madison? No.
Man, her goons will eat you alive.
The person was being very messy.
Wait, hold on.
Sir King, that was wrong. You can't.
That was not wrong to ask a person if the name of your dress was called leopard lean.
You know darn well the name of that person's clothes was not called leopard lean. Now I'm gonna be honest.
No, the name of the outfit, because it didn't have a shoulder and it had leopard spots on it.
Stop it. You know when you being shady. Stop it.
Yes, he was. You know you were being. That was.
No, that wasn't. And James knew he was not offended by that.
Hold on. So what is leopard lean then? You tell me what kind of outfit is that? If you wasn't being shady.
Because it had a leopard print and it didn't have a shoulder. I mean, it had a leopard print and it didn't have a shoulder.
So what made you say it was called leopard lean?
Because it didn't have a shoulder and it was leopard print.
You messy.
See, that's what I'm now you losing credibility, man. You know you.
Yeah, brother. I was gonna rock with you until you said that. Yeah, I was gonna rock with you for a minute.
But the weirdest thing is, why would he ignored my question on the other platform weeks ago, but now he wanted to bring it up to that day yesterday? That's weird.
Hey, that's weird. Yeah, but you know what? Some things for real. Some things you just shouldn't say. You know, because it starts mess. Now, why you now she telling me I like he's never seen a woman with one shoulder dress on. That's why I said he was being messy. Sir King.
Now, yeah, Fran was in it, and Andrea and Fran. Y'all know, wasn't Sir King being messy? I tried to help him. I tried to get Sir King off the thing and to laugh away, and he would not. Now, Sir King, I always stick up for you, but that one right there, I was like, no.
Oh, and excuse me, Miss Reed, didn't you say me wearing boxer briefs was called me wearing a girdle?
Yeah, I said that was a girdle.
Okay, all right.
Why did I say it? Because you kept laughing, and then y'all started going in on where you a certain way you're not. Then don't say it. Then don't get on. No. What you're not gonna do is get on here and say it like I said it to you, being mean, because you know that we were playing now, right or wrong.
You were being mean.
You whatever, Sir King.
We didn't see the video, Reed. We didn't see the video, so I don't even know.
I'm like, dude, are you getting in your the video? Is hilarious. Are you in your fifis? Are you in your fifis right now about the?
Hey, listen. Y'all not gonna mess with my buddy Sir King. Sir King, are you going to people's platforms to try to destroy their platforms? Somebody.
Oh no. I came on YouTube to offer verbal commentary that was insightful. But obviously, people want to get up there.
You do jump on a lot of live streams, though. You be on it.
Maybe you just want to be known, you guys.
No.
Okay, but but you have your own platform, so it just seems a little weird.
Excuse me. But what you don't understand is most of the time,
we know, Fran,
the content creator asks people to come on and they drop the link. It's not like I'm getting up there as soon as they do their broadcast.
So every time somebody drop a link, you hop on it. Sir King,
no,
they dropped the link.
You gonna be the male Lolo. That's gonna be your rep. You be the male Lolo.
No, not at all. It depends on the subject matter. So.
Sir King be like, Mr. Brown or Meet the Brown. He's like, y'all want me to speak at my daddy being in the room?
Sir King, I don't have a problem with you. You know, you guys behave. You know what I like about you? Sir King?
Yes.
I like it because you mysterious. We don't know who you are. We don't know what your point is. You said what your why you here, your purpose, but I don't see them. But that's the only thing I think people get frustrated because you don't answer questions and they don't know your purpose. I don't know if because I don't know YouTube that well, but Reed, you can help me out, Duchess. Do they feel like saturating the YouTube scene? Do they think you saturating and you know a lot about everyone else, but everyone else don't know anything about you?
It's because he has balls. Okay, there's not a lot of men around here. There's not a lot of straight men around here, so he is like a pink.
Sir King,
I like him because I love his commentary, and I like the mystery of him. And I think that he has actually grown on a lot of people. More may say that he don't. I think he's smart. He helps commentary, to be honest.
I do. And I kind of like it. This is my granddaddy, Mr. Brown.
My granddaddy.
I kind of like complex.
Y'all have to be honest that they seem to make a bigger deal out of, the anonymous YouTubers.
Yeah, because they don't know who he is.
Our men. It just seems like it's a bigger deal. Do
y'all really want this man to uncover himself though?
No, I don't. I don't. I think it would take the fun out of who he is. And you know what? People are so afraid, and this is real talk now. We're joking and stuff. But if you are so afraid to reveal who you are because everyone has something negative to say. You could be, I don't know, they always have something negative to say about you. And so I don't blame you not revealing yourself. But now here's my thing. If you're a content creator and I wanted to contact you, I wouldn't be able to contact you because you don't release an email or anything, right?
I feel him on that. Don't nobody got my email either.
If you want to contact me, you can contact me on Instagram, or you can go to one of my videos and comment in the comment section.
Oh, okay. Yep. I didn't know. But I didn't know that. Because I think that's what people have a problem with. But you all right with me, Sir King. I'm telling you that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I do, and it's fun. It's a safe haven. Hey, Dolly.
I like his channel too. I love his channel. I just don't want him to change it because if he changed, then it's gonna be like it's gonna be the mystery of it's gonna be over. Like remember when who was it?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't change either.
I know you're talking about a little tea all love,
a little shade all love. Yep.
She ruined it.
She revealed herself. It was like the fun of it was out. It was over.
I got a question for you, Sir King.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Y'all don't want to know what I look like? Oh, I'm feeling some kind of way.
Cute. No, you look cute. Your avatar is cute.
I don't want to know who Duchess is either.
Well, yeah, Duchess, don't reveal yourself. Hey, Sir King, I got a question for you. I remember when we did my little mini interview. Thank you so much, sweetheart, and thank you for the shout out that you gave me. I have a question. You say you do websites and stuff like that. I am not tech savvy, and I really need help, and I am so serious.
No, that's what I mean. Zills does websites. I mean,
who the hell is Zills?
The guy that everyone is saying is me.
Out here.
The one that works with Mz.Teavalocity.
Oh, I'm not going to somebody I really don't. I was asking, oh no, I'm sorry. I thought you did. I don't know who Zills is, to be honest with you. And I thought you was saying you was into technology and stuff like that. So I thought you did web design and all that.
No, that's not my area of expertise, unfortunately.
Well, what is your area of expertise?
I'm not getting into that. These people are trying to dox me. They already took what I said from an interview with you and brought it up in another live to figure out who I am.
When today?
What happened?
No, not today. It was.
What happened with you?
What happened? You said, Sir King?
It was days after her my interview with her.
With who?
With you.
Yeah.
Oh, with me? And they tried to dox you?
They tried to put pieces together.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that. Well,
they took it from your interview, which is a good thing because that means that people are starting to know that you popping. People starting to know
you. But he didn't release no real, detailed information.
But what they'll do is they'll gather that when I said what area of my profession I'm in, bring it up in another live. It is crazy because I'm not getting into specifics, but I had a live and I mentioned something, and this is a person dropped in my chat and asked me a detailed thing about my profession that I had mentioned, and I was like, "Oh hell no!" So
you got to be careful about telling people your birthday, how old you are. They'll piece all them little things together if they ever find a name.
Saga has me on her thumbnail and I'm like, I'm not 47. With my the top of me, with my head or whatever, and it seems like it's got Rasheen McKerney, 47.
And you have a very unusual name, so you are extremely easy to dox.
Exactly.
Who's easy to dox?
Me, because they already doxed me anyway. My name.
It's really sad that people take their time to do that they so invested, because I don't know what it would be. But I thank God, and this is the truth, y'all. I'm no angel, I tell you that. I thank God that I've never really done anything for them to put it up here to embarrass me.
It don't matter.
It's not that.
You
could be an angel, and
I can't wait until they find my prison record. I can't wait until they find my prison record, yo.
Don't speak too loud. That's the same shit. Excuse me, the same thing I said. Hey, look, bam.
They gonna find my rap sheet. They gonna know how real I am out here.
That's crazy.
No, but it's the other things. They involve your relatives and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm gonna involve your people. Yeah, and you don't want to put your people in harm's way, right?
Mm-hmm.
That pisses me off.
Crazy, man.
That's crazy. Read the book, right? I let my mom read the book. She read the book last night, and she said, "My mother." So she said, "You got to be kidding me." I'm like, "What?" She said, "Do people really behave like this?"
Yeah. Hence why they are trying to make a reality show.
So wait,
there ain't no show. There ain't no show.
No,
stop right there. Stop right there.
Okay.
Stop right there. No, it's you, partner. I want to talk to you. Do you think they was gonna take Reed's book and make a reality show out of it,
It
sir?
gave them another idea. What Reed did that they didn't have was a concrete
Story.
format or project already lined up with storylines and dates and it was like history. It was like a form of YouTube history that they could branch off and create and deviate or whatever they wanted to do, and they didn't know it existed. Maybe they did. I don't know, because SB flipped out. He flipped out,
He's
and
still
then
flipping out. They
yeah,
burnt the book today.
yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did they burn it? That's hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah,
They burnt
that's,
it.
that's just like, y'all, we not gonna do that.
And
But anyway, it
Reed,
is getting late.
mm,
That's crazy because you spending money on something to burn
They,
something. What is that
they
gonna
should have
do?
just burned their $10 bill. They would have just saved
Right,
time.
right? Because they
No,
put
it
money
was
in their pocket.
$15. They burnt the paperback book. They burnt $15.
They should have
That's
just
crazy.
burned $15.
That's crazy because you
yeah.
paid for it to burn it. Don't let
Hilarious.
stuff like that.
Hilarious.
Don't let
I
stuff like
promise
that
you.
bother you.
I
Don't let.
just burned the book. Burn the book. It was hilarious.
It was
I'm heading to
crazy.
bed too.
Uh,
Don't
well,
Well,
thank you.
go, don't go,
oh, you don't
don't
want me to go?
go.
No. I tell you
I'm
what,
talking to the people in the chat. Don't leave.
Sir King, you got good numbers over there, but you don't do a video all the time, huh? You
No,
sporadic.
because I don't want to oversaturate, and I don't want to waste my people's time. Sometimes there isn't anything worthy to talk about. I was actually surprised by the numbers last night because it was in the middle of the night, and I just wanted to get something out there before things change. So
Oh, I like
I have
the
a
way you
question.
do your little agenda. You know what we go see, your little segments, what you go talk about. I
yeah,
like the
I
way
have a
you do
question.
that.
I have a question for Sir
thank you.
King. I have a question for Sir King.
Sure.
If I come on your live or your channel and I have my little snark, not disrespectful, but just a little snarky, are you gonna block me too?
I don't block anybody. I don't block any. I mean, there's only one person I blocked, and that person tried to come in on my name and troll me in my chat.
Yesterday, the other night.
Yeah.
Just checking.
No, as long as you are not disrespectful, I don't.
I'm out, you guys. I'm gonna go back in the chat because I'm about to get my car. I hear him messing with his brother.
And I'm about to get out too, because
Okay.
I worked today 12 hours, so I came here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I worked 12 hours tonight. Today, so I'm winding down because that means I got up 5 o'clock, so I'm a little tired. But I sure.
Every time you call me up here, I end up staying up here for like an hour and a half.
That's okay.
Yeah, you be popping.
Use my co-host tonight. You know what?
I am the bootleg co-host.
No, but on a serious note, you know what I do like, you guys, and this for you. I enjoy you when I come here and you guys engage. I enjoy that very much. I enjoy and I like the fact that we have different views, opinions, and perspective of what we see, and it's with a mutual respect that we talk about it. Everybody can't do that. You're not going to come on my platform and they cuss you out, drag you, or disrespect you, Sir King. I'm just not going to have that because that's not what this channel is about. Now, I do appreciate you guys coming on here. Dutch is my co-host. I call you my devil's advocate. Where was you the other day when I had to play devil's advocate?
When?
I did a 4-hour live. It must
have been in the morning.
Huh?
It must have been in the morning.
I can't remember. Was you here, Sir King? No, you wasn't here.
No, I wasn't here.
It was for 4 hours, you guys.
Wait, I think I was here with Spill It Boy.
Oh, well, you normally the devil's advocate. I don't know. I had to play it myself. Listen. But
I did jump up here.
That's what it's all about. We can have difference of opinion, be civilized. This is what I want y'all to know. I appreciate y'all engagement. I respect y'all and you respect me. The streets these people are getting crazier and crazier as the days go on. Some more stuff will be revealed. And I think some hurt people and some things you did, some things these people did, they will have to pay for it. I know for a fact they're going to have to pay for it. And I think what's going to really get a certain group of people is because they're not going where they thought they were going. So they really go turn on each other. Because it's not going to happen.
And look at what they've lost due to it.
Right. And so now I wonder if that defense mechanism that they have to protect certain people will still be in place. I don't think so. I think now it's going to become survival of the fittest.
Oh, yeah. If every man for himself.
Every man for himself. And we're going to watch that happen, you know. And some people will go down in flames, you guys. Now, I watch Mr. Wilson's platform. Whenever he has a disagreement with a certain content creator, the girl next door, his dislikes are high. They much more than his likes. People come in his chat and just go haywire. That's pretty sad. But once you link up with certain people around here, and that's why I'm going to remain independent. I'm going to remain independent. I'm going to try to be I'm going to try to be unbiased as possible. I call wrong, and you can't make no wrong right. I try to be fair. I have my commentary, but I leave peacefully. I'm not going to get down in the dirt with these people. I'd rather walk away from YouTube, because I have a real life. But what I do know is that it's getting real dark and dangerous here, and people are going to have to pay for it.
I agree with you.
They're going to have to pay for it because they let each other know too much. Don't send me nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to dox. I don't want to. It's not relevant to my life, really. So I don't want to be bothered with it.
Yeah. Stay off them phones too, girl. Don't get on them phones.
I don't get on no phone. This lady in this thing will tell you I don't like the telephone. I ignore a lot of my calls. Yeah, I'm not on no phone.
You think, TC?
You see what she said?
She is not getting no.
I don't know. She's getting. I mean,
the Fire Babe show. She couldn't even have a decent cartoon. That thing was shitty. I'm sorry, Lord. God damn my mouth.
I don't know.
FTC, but you need backing to get a show. Who's going to find a show? For one,
exactly.
Let me tell you something. When it comes to business,
that's where the 20 G's went.
When it comes to business, and Sir King, you seem like you pretty knowledgeable of this. No one is going to back that. No, you have drugged kids. You have talked about kids. You have done all these things. No one's going to put their money behind you. They can't sell that product.
Exactly.
Who would go and say, yeah, this is so-and-so, I'd like you to meet her, and then they dig in her background. See, because remember,
and she's
everyone takes a snapshot of what we say and do here. They're watching us right now. It's probably talent scouts and everything else, FBI, all agents watching us right now. Who are you to say, this is Mz.Teavalocity, and yeah, she's a beautiful so-and-so. She talk about kids, she dragged the dead, she called people. Who you gonna sell that product to?
That's why we said that it has to be dealing with a docuseries. Because think about it. Like you said, we all have snapshots of what they said. So the way you can make that irrelevant is say, hey, we're doing a docuseries so that people can't come and throw it up in the advertiser's face. Because it says, hey, this is a show. And we're talking about their bad behavior. So what you're throwing up in their face with your snapshot is actually, agreeing with what we're showing. So that's the only way that could be a viable project or something like that.
Why would the FBI be watching?
They're not, y'all. Stop it.
Dolly, you know that answer.
But hold on.
FBI is not watching this little teeny tiny.
They actually are.
But they have Dolly. Hold on, baby. And Duchess, you too. You keep saying they not watching us. There's a FBI branch and agent for everything, baby. Cyberbullying, all this. So it's a possibility, just like Google watch you, and everybody, it's a possibility that they watching.
Okay, can I be a little politically incorrect?
Go ahead.
The FBI of the United States of America does not care about no niggas doxing each other. I'm sorry, I said it. There it is. Now, if it was a little blonde-haired white girl over here getting doxed, maybe.
I don't agree with that. I
don't agree with that either.
Because you have to understand, they are making laws, you know what I mean, to catch up with what we're doing online. So there has to be a basis for the laws in which they want to create, and I'm sure they're watching all that's going on.
I just believe that is a division cut out for everything. These people done called them, and you keep saying, why would they be watching little nickums like us? Because you got to remember, these people have called and lodged complaints. You have to answer a complaint regardless. There's a specific agency set out for that. They have to, whether they just lodge, they lodge a complaint, they get the complaint, they do it. Somebody's watching, Duchess. Please believe.
I mean, they have to. That protocol dictates that they have to follow up a complaint. But that doesn't mean they're going to sit here and watch every video and surveil all of these videos.
No.
Victimless crime. They see this as a victimless crime. These are all adults, and ain't nobody been killed yet. And it's not that many people involved
being killed, but you have had people threaten them, and maybe not the FBI, but somebody else. I don't know.
The FBI deals with like terrorists and like big stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know who's watching us. Big Brother is always watching, so I wouldn't know who's watching us. I just believe that we need to be very, very careful on what we do on these YouTube streets. I do.
Oh, no doubt. Because
they
that's your image.
Many people.
That's your image. That's the image that you're putting out to the world. So employers and neighbors, and they can see this and be like, "This is what I'm living next to. What the hell?" So it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all.
Well, I'll tell you this. Oh, listen. The doxing laws only pertain to law enforcement and elected representative. Okay. Really?
I don't even know what that means.
She's saying the laws to dox somebody really only pertain to law enforcement and elected representatives. I didn't know that.
You can't dox a regular person.
Right, you can't dox them. That's what she's saying.
You can't release.
It might not be against the law. I don't know. Every state is different.
Oh, wait.
Is that it's punishable. It's a punishable crime if you dox an elected official or someone like that. So if I dox Mz.Teavalocity, no, I'm not going to jail for that. But if Mz.Teavalocity was elected in part of, let's say, a state representative, then yes, there could be legal consequences behind that.
Oh, I don't know. It's just so crazy, y'all. It's just getting so crazy.
Child, I don't watch Five Babe, so I don't know what she says.
I don't watch it either. Well, if she has a show, good luck to her.
There is no show.
That's my line. Don't steal my line. There ain't no show.
Let me say it like this. There's a hope of a show.
There's a hope of a show. Okay.
Right.
Listen, you know what? It doesn't affect us one way or the other. Like I told you, certain things I wouldn't watch. I really wouldn't watch it, so it's not gonna matter to me. I wish everybody well. If that's the way they go get blessed and they go, sell off to the moon and off of YouTube streets. All right, that's cool with them. I personally don't think, as being a past businesswoman, that no one is going to put their money behind this garbage. Now, that's just me, unless it's a docuseries, like y'all said.
Would you, if you had a product to sell, would you want to air it during Five Babe show and have your product associated with Five Babe? The homophobic, colorist woman who said, "Suck my child's dick." No, I don't want no part of it.
I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't put no money and I wouldn't run no ad on it, and I definitely wouldn't sponsor nothing like this. But to each his own. You spend your money where you want to spend your money. But I will not sponsor nothing like this. I wouldn't run no ad on it. I wouldn't do anything. But you got people who like stuff like this, and they love to exploit Black people. Sir King,
Black people.
That's sad. Yeah.
Duchess, I get it. I know how we get when we talk about Black people, but they like to exploit people, period. But I'm talking about my community. Remember?
I know.
No, I agree.
They love exploiting Black women, and this will work for them because
not just Black women. The ignorant. They like to promote the ignorance.
Right. Because look how they turned some of those reality shows that the Black woman was supposed to portray positive Black women and positive women, because Orange County, I watched them too. I used to
that Married to Medicine, it all turns into just fighting.
It all turns to exploiting and dragging in, doing each other in like they want to see us act like. So I don't get into those shows. So I wouldn't tune in for it. That's my, that's for real. I wouldn't tune into it. But if you could make money, they definitely are. She is desperate at this point with losing her main money maker. Yeah, I think we're going to see some heads turn, you guys. Just stay tuned. I don't wish no harm, no demise on anyone, but you have to reap what you sow. I told you I'm a firm believer that, and I believe in good karma and bad karma, and you will reap what you sow. So, what do you think on that note, Sir King? What you believe? Go ahead, Duchess.
She's sitting on 20 G's. She'll be all right.
20 G's not a lot of money. Not at all.
It's not,
but for some people, 20 G's wouldn't mean nothing to me. I mean, I'm just honest. Sir King, what about you?
I don't know. I just think that, like you said, who's going to back the product? I mean, who's going to sell their product in those advertising spots?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But Dalai Lama is saying, and that's the truth, positivity doesn't sell, and we see it here. We see it here on these YouTube streets. It doesn't sell. But
I disagree in a way. If someone has a special niche or talent, they can maybe, sell something.
Well, she right. Positivity doesn't sell. She's right about that because you watch the positive content creators. But I'm going to close with this. No matter whether I sell or not, one thing I won't sell is my soul. I didn't start out being rich. I may not end up being rich, but I value who I am. So I won't sell my soul. You will not catch any woman calling me bees and I'm calling her bees and I'm dragging her by her weave or her hair, because this is my hair, or anything like that, or talking about their kids, talking about their disabled mother, father, or dragging dead people. I'm not selling my soul to the devil, because at the end of the day, I have to be accountable for everything I do. Money don't make me, I make money. And as long as I keep that moral compass, I'll be okay. My positivity may not sell, but that's okay. I'm not going to sell my soul for no money. That's just me. That's me. You have something to say on that note, Duchess?
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. We're going to have to reap whatever we sow and pay for. And I can't see myself talking about people, handicapped children, parents, or it's just crazy. I can't see myself doing it, so I won't allow myself to do it. And on that note, do you have anything to say, Mr. Sir King?
Yep. Make the money, but don't make the money make you.
That's what I say. I make money, but money don't make me. And long as I keep that, my morals and my values and my characteristics will stay intact. So before I allow that to happen, I'll just walk away from this YouTube channel. And that's a fact. If I tell you that that's what I mean, I'll walk away. Right?
I agree.
Yep.
You know what I just realized? I guess I have to stop lying and saying that I'm Sir King now. God dang it. Since we up here together, I can't lie and say that I'm Sir King now. I done ruined my whole thing.
Thank you, Dolly Mama. And that's how I believe. And they will tell you this. This is my new channel. And stay tuned while I run my ad. Hold on, y'all. This is for... That's for this channel, and this is my new channel. Please, please make sure you subscribe to Mz.Teavalocity Gems Talk. And remember, the opinions of my guests, my panel, is not the opinions and the views of Mz.Teavalocity. I thank you guys for joining me. Here's the link. Make sure you check out my next channel. Thank you, my co-host, the Duchess, and Sir King. Sir King, I don't have a problem with you. Please, don't ever reveal who you are. Okay? Just stay mysterious to us.
I will do my best.
Yeah, don't let them pull you out of behind your avatar. You're good. You're good. And you sure know a lot. And that's probably what's really getting to him, because he sure knows a lot. He's this, he's that, whoever you are. You're fine with me. You're welcome on my platform anytime, unless you disrespect the host or the chat.
No, and let me just say this last thing. People, don't be afraid to ask questions. That's how you get more knowledge. So,
but you will get blocked. But you will get blocked.
Well, you won't get blocked over here. The only way you get blocked over here if you disrespect me or disrespect my... See, Duchess, you already know. So let's get ready to get out of here. So let's get ready to get out of here.
Change your eye color. Throwing me off with that. Changing your eye color.
I don't know why he does. If you see your king's crown tilted, help us straighten it out. You already know. If you see your queen's crown tilted, help us straighten it out. Be a blessing. Speak wisdom and be a blessing to your prince. And y'all see I'm getting tired. Princesses and princess. Make sure you speak wisdom and knowledge into them. They will be our future kings and queens. And make sure that you be a blessing and not a bother to someone. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow around 9 o'clock to do my morning coffee chat. Be safe out there. Be safe. And remember, don't let anyone steal your joy. Just don't let them do it. Too much is going on here. You have to make sure you are filled with joy and keep it that way. These people will kill you. They'll stress you out. These people don't sleep. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen.
Even though
I said amen.
Oh, Duchess, you go ahead. You my girl. Duchess, you my girl. You know I got to go head to head with you. But it's a mutual respect. I respect your opinion. Yours, Sir King, too. You're a very knowledgeable person. Make sure when you see me on, you can stop by, Sir King. Come on over to the Safe Haven.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I needed it.
You're welcome. Enjoy, you guys. Well, I'm about to get out here. As you can tell, I'm getting sleepy. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Worked a 12-hour shift. I'm tired. And I was thinking, maybe I won't go in tomorrow. I'm on a 6-day stretch, and maybe I will. I'm on a 6-day stretch. That gets long. That wears your body out.
It's Memorial Day. Start coughing.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll go in there and get that money, if anything.
I feel you.
You guys hung up. You guys kept me awake, you know. On my little wind down, it's 12:30. I've been on here for 2 hours, almost 3 hours. Whew. Make sure you tell somebody about me. If you like me, tell your neighbor. Tell your neighbor's neighbor. Tell your neighbor's neighbor's neighbor. You know, do a drive-by. You might do a drive by and say, over there. Check out over there. She's pretty good. Mz.Teavalocity, do a drive by. You can do that. I won't be mad. Thank you. Love you too, Benj. You and my other gemologists are such a blessing to me. You guys, I appreciate it. I am super sleepy. You hear my voice slipping now? I'm sleepy. Good night.
Enjoy. Good night. Take care.
Be blessed. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.